Hi, sorry about that. Hi, my name is Tim. Today we're doing something very much special for me. This is another annual episode of the Gaming Guys podcast. Uh, if you guys don't know what the Gaming Guys podcast is, it's just a group of friends talking about anything and everything that we are passionate about. Something maybe a game came out, maybe someone of our friends had some very special drama. But yeah, anyways, let's go. Let's continue on. So today we are doing another special episode for the Gaming Guys podcast because for the first time in ever, we have officially started taking in guests for the show. It's not just me, Gab, Lay, and Rai. Sadly, though, Lay cannot join us today. Uh, Sadly though, Lay cannot join because a lot of stuff happened, and she's currently traveling. And yeah, it's just gonna be me, Gab, and Rai this time. Sadly though, um, Rob cannot join us from the last episode. You guys remember Rob? He was with us during our uh Mandela effect video. And it was super fun. Sadly though, he cannot join because he's also traveling. So yeah. So we are officially complete. We are actually complete right now. It's just me and it's the hosts are me, Gab, and Rai. The guests for today are Nat, Hera, and Justin. Three of actually all of my amazing friends who I've met throughout this entire year, and I'm super thankful to have ever met. Yeah. Wait, let me. I'm sorry, I'm fixing something right now, so I can't talk and type at the same time. So there's a bunch of different topics for today's special podcast because I have specifically crafted a bunch of different questions for each guest, ranging from their accomplishments throughout this year to their stream events to all of the stuff that they have accomplished that I've personally witnessed. So yeah, I hope you guys are gonna be able to enjoy today's stream because honestly, this is something I've been planning since August. I am not joking. I've been looking for topics. I've been looking at their stats and everything since August, and I've really loved looking at stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you guys are gonna be able to enjoy. We're gonna be joining them in a few seconds, and we're gonna be doing the standard introductions and everything else. Oh shit! I forgot to add Rai. Oh, my bad. Let's do that. There you go. So please do tell me, by the way, on chat if the music is a bit too loud and you guys can't hear anyone. If there's someone speaking a bit too softly for you, or maybe you can't really understand someone, you can ask them to repeat it. Feel free. Hi everyone. Why the fuck is Justin having a weird ass eye? Oh. All right. So let's get on and let's go meet everyone in the group who is. Let's go meet everyone in the group and say hello. So let's get on with it. Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. So hi.
Hi.
Let's start before just while Justin is still fixing his bit. Let's do introductions. Let's go. Let's start with me. Hi, my name is Tim, and welcome to the Gaming Guys podcast. I hope you all will be able to enjoy your stay. Joined me, joined with me is Gab and Rai. So please do introduce yourselves.
Hi.
Hello, just call me Rai.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Spring. Just call me MacD. I stream very rarely. That's all.
And
And I'm one of the hosts. Yeah.
yeah, you are our host here. And join today with us is the amazing Hera from the channel HeraSays and Nathali
Woo!
from
What?
Nathalietay. So please do
Woo!
feel free to introduce
Amazing
yourselves.
Hera.
And yeah, the
A
amazing
warm
Hera.
virtual
The amazing
applause.
Hera first.
What?
Yeah,
No, no,
anyone goes first.
no.
Anyone goes first.
Um, let's do reverse alphabetical. So
Okay.
Nat first.
Wow, what's this?
Thank you so much for following, Shadow. Welcome to the stream. Oh shit, I'm not muted.
Okay.
What the fuck?
No, you're not.
Okay, my button doesn't work whenever I'm hovering Discord. OBS. My bad.
Okay, fine,
Okay.
Hera. I can go first. I'm doing my best not to do my standard stream intro. How can I shake things up? Hello. Greetings. My name is Nat. I am a variety streamer from Malaysia. I stream mostly story-based games, the occasional Fortnite, the occasional horror game. Um, but yeah, I just play a variety of games mostly. I started streaming because I wanted to catch up on games that I never got to play as a child. So I'm usually playing things for the first time whenever I stream. So that's kind of the gist of my channel.
Nice. Hera?
Hey,
Hera?
hi. Hey, so my name is Hera. I do a bunch of stuff, honestly. I sometimes don't know what they are. But mostly they're games, like your usual FPS games, but I mostly play for like comedic purposes and just generally laughing at myself and my friends. Mostly my friends.
Most
But I'm also play indie games too. And I like really nice sad like story games. And
Hello.
then
Oh, that's
sometimes
loud.
I also do like karaoke streams, your singing streams, covers and blah blah blah. And I don't know, like a lot of just chatting things because I like telling people to buy things at lazada.com.ph. Yeah. That's pretty much it.
honestly though.
Pretty much
Huh? Do you have a
it.
shop?
Am I wrong?
Do you have a shop? Actually, very good question.
Sponsorship when?
Oh,
And she muted.
She muted. Okay, Justin, feel free to introduce yourself.
Hello. Hello, everybody. My name is ArchangeloTV, or as my friends call me, Justin, as it is a much easier name to pronounce. Let's be real here.
No.
I am a variety streamer. I chill, which is basically what I am as a person in general, according to all my friends, except Hera for some weird reason. Um, I don't really know what else is there for me to say about myself. I'm just a very chill guy. Yeah, and thank you for having me over here. That's it.
Of course. By the way, if you want Rai's PNG, it's in general. The third
Who?
host for today's stream.
Okay.
Tempestus is
Tempestus.
right.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Is that is that is that Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Yes, of course. No, no, it's not Obi-Wan. It's our Lord Jesus Christ.
So it is Obi-Wan. Then.
Yes.
There
Basically,
we
yes.
go.
So yeah. Let's first off let's start off with discussing what this charity we're doing is for. So today we are doing another, as per usual, a fake miss stream. If you don't know what fake miss is, please feel free to do exclamation point fake miss on chat, my chat. And I don't know if Justin set it up,
My one
but
is a link that leads directly over to your link where you can donate.
okay.
Your website where you
There.
can donate.
Much like what Hera did. If you do exclamation point fake miss, you will get a link that will direct you to my Tiltify shop for you guys to be able to donate. For every $3, you will be able to feed someone. We So with that said, we are helping the World Health Kitchen, World Central Kitchen. Sorry, my bad. The WCK was founded in 2010 by Chef Jose Andres. This is a non-profit organization that is first to the front line, providing fresh meals in response to crises. So anything crisis related, they are first to provide fresh meals. Since created, WCK has provided more than 200 million meals around the world to people impacted by natural disasters, humanitarian disasters, and other crises. The WCK's relief team mobilizes with the urgency of now to start cooking and serving meals to the people in need by partnering with organizations on the ground by activating a network of local restaurants, food trucks, or emergency kitchens. They serve comforting meals to survivors of disasters quickly and effectively. To support regional economies, WCK prioritizes purchasing local ingredients to cook with or distribute directly to families in need. For more information, feel free to go to the World Central Kitchen's website, which is wck.org. I forgot to add that on chat, my bad. But yeah, I hope.
Let's go.
But if you don't know what Fekmas is, obviously it's one of, if not probably one of the biggest events that I have very much been focusing on doing for the past 3 years. It is ran and made by Jacksepticeye with a lot of different causes. Last year, I believe it was, I forgot what was last year, but I remember we were just talking about it, and it was also a great cause. Anyways, let's go on. For today's special episode, we are obviously doing a Q&A towards our three special guests because they've done a lot of different stuff throughout this year alone. We have prepared a multitude of questions, and I hope everyone is going to be honest, answering honestly, and no, huh? Yeah. Sorry, I'm very nervous about today because honestly, this is the biggest event of my channel ever.
Whoa.
This is the
No
only thing
pressure or
I've
anything.
personally,
Your biggest yet.
yeah, the biggest yet. This has been in plans again since August, and I'm super excited. So let's get on with the first question. This is towards. Oh my God, Brady! Thank you so much for donating $5. You have provided one meal to a family in need. So let's
Thank
talk.
you.
Yeah, let's talk with
Let's go.
Nat. Let's talk with Nat here. So throughout this
Hello,
year,
Matt.
you have done a lot of different stuff, and personally, it's so amazing. I think it's so amazing. So first, let's talk with your probably biggest achievement, the Cham Drinkers.
Yes.
What made you think of making the Cham Drinkers? And feel free to explain what it is and tell everyone who is part of it.
Yeah. So the Chum Drinkers, if you guys don't know, is a group of Southeast Asian streamers focused on highlighting indie gaming as well as creating positive spaces on the internet. The reason why it's called the Chum Drinkers is because there's this drink in Malaysia and I believe in a couple of other places. I think in Hong Kong as well, or in Taiwan. Chum is also a thing, but it's basically the name of a drink that combines both coffee and tea. So it kind of works on multiple levels where it's a combination between my interest, tea, and Sarah's interest, coffee. But it's also a charm, quote unquote, of all the different cultures that we hope to represent in the charm drinkers. So I
Wait.
really like racked my literary brain on that one.
Oh,
Wait,
what?
so you actually, for Cham, you literally put brewed coffee,
Yeah, it's
and
coffee and
tea.
tea mixed
What tea
together.
though?
Yeah,
Wonderful.
Any type of tea?
By the way.
I think it's just black tea.
Oh, damn. I'm curious how that
It's really
tastes.
good. It's
Is it really good? Why are you whispering?
What is
Random.
Hera whispering
Yeah.
about?
Yeah, what is her whispering?
I don't know.
She's just speaking parcel tongue.
Like,
Smaller Hera.
It's really good. It's really good, guys. It's really good.
Have you
Okay.
tried it?
It's really
yeah.
good.
So, Gab, feel free to ask the second question.
Oh, wait. You said that you were implementing other cultures, right?
Yes.
So, what cultures have you tried it now?
So at the moment, most of us are still Malaysian. We have a couple of representatives from other countries. Hera repping the Philippines right now. Taku
Whoa.
over in Hong Kong. But we have quite a few plans for 2023 where we're hoping to go way beyond just Malaysian borders. Yeah, so look
Nice.
forward to that.
Can't wait. I really can't wait.
Yeah, I guess I'm a coffee lover.
Yeah,
So,
Filipino
Yeah,
pride, everybody. Let's go. Ooh.
yeah, caffeine really makes you, ano bang, what's the English of magugulatin ba?
Oh. Oh.
Shooked, shooked. I think the word
Shook.
is shooketh.
Yeah.
Shooketh.
Yeah, shooketh.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Shooketh.
Shooketh.
Yeah.
Shooketh. I am shooketh with coffee and tea at the same time. It's really good, guys.
Mm. You heard
So,
that?
right.
Yes.
You have a question?
What games do you primarily play? Sponsor
Me?
a no, not
Yeah.
the in the Chum Drinkers. Like, what do you
Mm.
focus on?
So the Chum Drinkers, when we were reaching out to people to be a part of the Chum Drinkers, actually, we wanted to focus on variety streamers specifically, because, well, I'm not entirely sure how it's like in the rest of Southeast Asia, but within Malaysia, at least, there is existing representation for streamers that focus on esports already, and there are already existing like groups that focus on really like specific communities, like Genshin streamers or even VTubing streamers, right? But there wasn't a group out there that really focused on variety streamers, and even within Sarah and I and our circle, we wanted to find more people that were doing content similar to ours, and it kind of worked out that way, because even when we reached out to companies that we want to work with, we've kind of naturally gravitated towards more of the variety style of gaming anyway. So yeah, I mean, within the Chum Drinkers, we do have some dedicated like games from streamers. Like I know a lot of them are FPS streamers as well, or some are Genshin streamers, but largely the qualification is people who are willing to experiment with like different genres, enough to qualify as a variety streamer at least.
No.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Let's let's move on from the champion drinkers. I want to talk to Justin because this is something I've been very curious. Recently,
Okay.
you actually started doing facecam streams. I believe you're doing a facecam stream right now, no, you're not. So,
At
you're
the
you
now,
no. Okay. So, you and Nat recently started doing facecam streaming. How does it feel
mhm.
that you are now officially a facecam streamer rather than just a PNG of this Blue the Dragon?
How? Okay, so when I first started streaming, the main, the final goal for me was always to be a face cam streamer because I don't really, I don't have anything against PNG tubers or VTubers. I love all of them, but there was just something about being a face cam streamer that allowed me to be more, I would say, flexible with the kind of content I would like to do. Because being a face cam streamer, what actually has enabled me to become more animated with my reactions and all that. I remember myself doing a horror stream when I first started doing my facecam stream, my debut, I mean. And I actually got messages from some of my friends messaging me on Discord, Instagram. They're letting me know that, Justin, you are much more animated when you're doing your facecam streams than when you are behind a PNG. You know, and they love blue. I love blue as well. Um, but they say they actually really do enjoy seeing me being very animated whenever I play my games. So they can tell if whether I actually really enjoy the game or if I don't really enjoy the game, but I will still keep playing it. Um, but even I realized myself, with me being a facecam streamer, I have actually allowed myself to be more expressive with however I would like to play my games. Like even when other people speak to me, they can see my reactions and all that. So I'm a very extroverted person and I'm a very animated person in general. So especially when I have coffee, that's gonna double. But all I want to say is that being a facecam streamer has actually allowed me to be more flexible with what I want to do, how I want to do it, how I show my appreciation to my friends, and my um the quality of work that I put out there whenever I stream. So yeah, that has actually been very, very fun for me. I have actually enjoyed it a lot. So yeah, that which is why I've kind of gravitated towards more facecam streams. You know? Even if people don't like it, even if people don't like it, to me, it's all about whether I enjoy it a lot or not. And if I enjoy it, then I'm going to keep doing it. That's how I personally feel about the transition from a PNG tuber to a facecam streamer. Yeah.
Nice.
So how were you? Because there, there are things that we are really understand. So how did you overcome your shyness?
How did I overcome my shyness?
Yeah.
Um, Here's the thing. I am not exactly
Oh.
shy when I get to
He's
speak in front of people.
extroverted.
Oh
I'm
wow.
not. I have done events. I have done a lot of like organizational like parties and all that for my friends and all that. To me, talking to people isn't really an issue. I can actually go up onto stage and just speak into the microphone and I can talk to 100 people. For me, it's fine. So
Also, you've
me,
been hosting really events.
I host. I won't say I host major scale events. I have hosted some events back in college, back in uni, even during my foundation periods, even in high school also. I've done that before. I never really had the issue of like talking in front of people. Unless it's something I'm not really familiar with, I can still talk, but you can tell that I'm unfamiliar with the topic that I'm talking about. You can tell. But I never really had any fear talking to people, even on stage.
Oh.
Yeah. So me being a facecam streamer was never really like I was never really worried about being a facecam streamer. I think it's because I was exposed to a lot of people growing up. So I think that actually helped a lot in how I present myself and how I talk. So yeah.
So for our viewers, or for myself as well, because I'm really shy talking with people. Actually. So they
Same.
always so they always thought me, oh, why are you so snob? No, I'm just shy. So what advice can you tell, like for me and for the others, to overcome that shyness or be like not be like the type of dude, oh, you're a snob. What
Okay.
advice can you give? Yeah.
Okay. I can understand where you're coming from because I have the complete opposite with you. People actually tell me to shut up once in a while.
Oh.
So no,
Oh my god.
Oh
they
no.
don't mean
Oh
it in
my
a bad
god.
way. They don't
Yeah,
mean it in a
tell
bad way.
yeah, yeah, yes.
Yeah, you see
I
that
was
one
one of
person
the
is in
people.
this call.
I
You
was
see
one
he's
of
in
the
this call right
people.
here.
Yeah, tell me stop talking. Stop.
There's a TikTok video on that. I
Ah,
remember.
My
I
god.
think I saw that video.
go away.
You
Sign up.
sent that video.
I sent it. Yeah, I
I
sent it
think
to
it
my
was Hera.
friends.
Yeah, it was Hera was doing clutch and Justin is really talking.
Yeah.
The funny thing is she asked me a question, so I just talked. I didn't know that she was actually like in the middle of a fight. So when I logged on, I was like, "Oh, you're in the middle of a fight." I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'll tell you after." That's the backstory. But in the background, Harris just telling me to shut up.
That was I sent it to my friends because Rob was there on that call and it was like, "Oh, Rob, TikTok debut." Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that.
Oh, going back to your question, who was
Yeah.
it? Asked me, is it
Gab,
Gab?
gab,
Is
gab.
it you? Yeah,
Gab.
yeah. Okay. My advice, the ones I have found to work, so maybe it can help towards you guys, those who are feeling a little bit shy when you want to talk to people, or you're an introvert, so these feelings will happen. My advice would be to you don't really have to speak in front of anyone in order for you to in order for you to gain the confidence in speaking. Sometimes when you want to speak in front of somebody, when you speak to anybody, you gotta have confidence. So tell yourself that, you know, you are good, you are great, you know? Hype yourself up that you can actually speak what you want to say, right? From that point on, then you can start talking to one or two people right now, and then you can just slowly progress yourself into talking more and more and more. It's going to exhaust yourself. You are going to exhaust yourself a little bit, but that's why we all have recharge periods. And because you don't really do it a lot, so you're not used to it. You're getting out of your comfort zone. So even right now, yeah, you're in a Discord channel with literally five other people. You're not
Yeah.
having any issues talking to us. You see,
No.
you're okay. You can speak. You know you can speak, but you just are shy. And that will limit your confidence a little bit. If you have the confidence to speak and if you're knowledgeable about a certain topic, just ask yourself, hey, can I offer something into this conversation if you're looking for an input or something like that, and you can actually just slowly build up your confidence, and then you can speak more fluently, whether it be in English or Tagalog. Okay, the only Tagalog I know is how to drink water. That's it. But I say it confidently, you know. So even if I say it
Yeah.
Sample,
wrong,
sample,
even
sample,
if,
sample,
what
sample. Say the
sample?
phrase. Say
Sample
the
of
phrase.
the
What uminom ka ng tubig?
hey,
Yeah,
Nice.
so
confidence.
straight. It's like you're
Yeah.
really like a sounded like a Filipino.
I learned this on my own, and the swear words, someone
Uh,
has taught me that.
Oh,
So,
of course, you learned them
Of
from
course,
Ted.
of course.
yeah, the person who taught me the swear words, I wonder
Hmm.
who.
Hmm.
So,
I think it's, I think it's also Hera.
yeah, so
Yeah,
even you
probably
also know.
Hera.
Yeah.
Who's that? Who's that? I don't know who that is. Who's that?
Mm.
Oh,
So you see, even if I don't know Tagalog very well, I can't form certain sentences in Tagalog. I know what certain words mean. So that way, whenever Hera is having her just chatting stream or whatever, right, I will always like listen. And then I don't really want to say anything in chat because she's going on a full Tagalog stream. I don't want to get involved because suddenly go Tagalog, suddenly English. Oh, hello, Archangel, and then I'm like, no, 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 go back. Go back to speaking Tagalog. So I learn from there. So whenever someone says certain things, like whenever Piatim says a word or whenever Hera says a word, I will ask if whether that's the correct thing or not. But if not, I will just Google it, or I'll just ask them if whether that's the correct pronunciation or is this how it is.
Oh
So
yeah,
as
yeah.
time went on, I think it took me like about a month or two just listening to phrases in Tagalog and all that. I was able to just understand what you guys were talking just a little bit, you know. So even if I can't speak, I have the confidence to know what you are actually saying. So I can actually just like join in on the conversation and all that.
Oh
There are
dang
so
it! I can't insult Justin anymore. Oh.
but I can insult you in Malay because you can't understand.
oh
Kurla,
no!
Oh
Kurla,
no! How the turns have table.
So
Andi
yeah,
sa basta
Gab,
natin.
Gab,
Kurla.
just take it one step at a time. Be more confident in yourself and how you want to speak. Don't be shy. No, I'm not gonna tell you guys don't be shy. Being shy is fine. All introverts are shy and all that. Except when they get comfortable with someone. When they get comfortable with someone, that's when you see them slowly becoming more confident with how they want to speak and how they want to present themselves. That little thing is how you become a better speaker in general, and how you can allow yourself to be more free when you want to talk to people. Because I'm gonna give you a hint. When I was speaking in front of 100 people, I did not look at any one of them. I looked at the back wall at the
Dude.
end of the hall. You know, only once in a while I will glaze over at somebody to make eye contact.
Ugh.
Oh my god, I've done
Oh
that
my.
so many times.
I remember
That
my
is
my
bringing me
public.
back.
I remember like when I did like a presentation in front of my entire batch. I fucking froze up so bad.
Oh yeah, I
Talk
remember
that
the
shit.
when you were talking the stage. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that.
dude, I fucking froze up so bad.
I think that's like we have always one wika. It's like the month of our
We celebrate a
uh
month of our language.
language, and then the class of pilot team he was tasked or volunteered to
Forced.
send their class to do this like you do like a stand up poetry or something.
No, we were tasked to memorize a story that's like full blown
Ah yeah.
Tagalog, and my God, was I not prepared.
Not as embarrassing
Oh, yo, dude, Ryan's
it's not
fucking
as
pog
embarrassing
champ, man.
what I did. Mine was
Dude,
embarrassing, more embarrassing.
Oh
dude,
my god.
Ryan, please say the story.
What?
Please
Tell
say
us
the
more.
story.
Tell us more. Give us the
Basically,
tea,
there
sis.
was there was a play in our school. I think it's Philly. Uh,
Nolly, right?
Gapit, it's no limitangere.
Galit.
Yeah, Nolly.
Basically, my only part, is me talking to the protagonist. And when I got up to the stage, I waited. The whole crowd watching me. And then the protagonist, the one that always shows up, didn't show up. I was so mad that I flipped the bird on on the on the production team, and
Oh my
everyone
god.
and everyone in the crowd giving giving applause.
Oh my fuck!
He was
Oh,
the protagonist. What happened?
It's
From what I
Feels-
heard, he fainted.
he
I was
fainted.
so
Oh my
mad.
god!
I was so mad.
Fainted.
He fainted.
I was so
Oh
mad.
my god.
I was upstage. I was alone. I looked like an idiot. I was so mad. I flipped the bird at the production team, and everyone saw it. The whole crowd.
Fucking
I'm the first one
fucking
who's
Chad, man.
cheering, standing ovation. Oh my god, that's my best friend! Flipping up his head.
Dude, the fucking
Not
shit
sure
was
how I would have
amazing.
reacted in that.
My
Oh my
only
God.
part, he didn't come. Amazing. That's the protagonist.
Oh my fucking god. Okay. Are you ready to move on?
I can't believe it done that. What?
Yeah, honestly, that was so fucking amazing.
Jesus.
So, Nat, let's move on to you. Same question to Justin. How does it feel to be a facecam streamer now that you've transitioned from being a PNG?
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm not an extrovert like Justin. I'm part of the majority of introverts on the internet.
I can relate.
But I know, right? High five.
It's like
We'll just ostracize Justin now.
Okay.
Justin's the unique
The
one.
only
Justin's
extrovert.
the like
There-
the minority of this call.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, it is actually. I am actually.
Yeah, it was a little bit. I mean, it was a lot nerve-wracking, to be honest. But for me, it was a choice between either going full on into VTubing or facecam streaming. And I decided to go with facecam streaming in the end just because it aligned more with the kind of content I grew up watching. Like I grew up on YouTube, dude. I grew up on YouTube watching Let's Plays, and everybody there is facecam because VTubing is so new, right?
Yeah, it's
Um,
still a fresh
I
project.
yeah, even when I was PNG tubing, I didn't feel so much of a part of the VTubing community, so facecam streaming made more sense for me, especially since I'm doing a lot more event stuff in the local scenes and everything, relating to gaming and anime. It just made sense to kind of have a united, like, quote unquote brand of, oh, I've seen you on Twitch and now I'm seeing you like at a convention, let's work together. It made sense, but of course the actual thing was quite nerve-wracking. I wasn't sure how people were gonna react, but thankfully people were quite nice about it. But even now when I turn on the camera, I have to like mentally brace myself for some asshole in chat, just like the random people who will come into chat and say mean things. I
The
still
troll.
kind of like, yeah, the trolls. I still kind of mentally brace myself before I on stream these days. But I think I was only more comfortable with taking that step because I've been streaming for like almost a year now, and I'm slightly more comfortable with dealing with trolls like that. I think if it was maybe a few months earlier or like half a year earlier, it would have been way, way worse. But thankfully now I'm quite comfortable. So thankfully it went over quite well. Yeah.
Nice, nice,
You will
nice.
have
Very
to handle the wrath of Brownie
Mm.
if they have a mess with you.
Yeah, I was gonna
Fun.
say.
Yeah.
I think it was brownies. Like, very unhinged.
Very
Entity.
Brownie is
No,
very
Brownie is very
Very
nice.
unhinged. I see you
Brownie,
there.
care to comment on what Nat
I
just said?
see you.
He is in chat.
Brownie's nice. Brownie honestly has protected me from a lot of these weirdos, but I have gotten my fair share of weirdos in the past
Dude.
year, I gotta say.
Your chat is so protected, man. You have like I think 3 active mods per stream.
Wow.
I have Gabin right.
Brownie does so much of the work. I think he just enjoys batting away.
I feel like I feel like he
people
just
who break the
like
rules.
I just like him. I feel like he's just swinging the hammer left, right, and center now. Like, he just finds that enjoyable.
He's very trigger happy.
Yeah. Feel.
Unlimited power.
Actually, also I want to say also, if you don't mind me saying, shout out to also my two mods especially. One of them is right here with us.
Aw.
Even though
Oh.
Hera, you are not here like 80% of the time because you're busy with work and all that. I understand. No, I understand. But
Why you call me out like this, bro?
um no, but when I first started streaming, I didn't really understand like how Twitch actually worked, but I didn't understand the rules. I didn't understand like the people that you might meet up with and all that. You might meet a few weirdos out there. Some are bad, some are good, like yourself. But you were always there to like make sure that my stream was safe from the bad. I won't say the bad people, but the ones who actually just come in and troll and cause trouble and all that. Like Brownie, to a certain extent, you were very trigger happy. Actually, that was Cat, but you were also pretty much the exact same, same
What do you
energy.
mean? I give
So
them chances. One chance.
One
see,
chance, man. I feel like I should make
so
Brownie a mod in my chat.
that's why I'm very grateful to the mods I have now because they've actually helped maintain like peace and safety in my channel and all that, and everyone else also has felt the same. So Hera, thank you for modding my channel and getting me be more comfortable whenever I start streaming online.
Can I get a raise?
No,
Oh.
Damn.
I don't want to pay you anything. So even if you want the raise, 0 times 2 is still 0.
Go on strike.
Dang.
Go on
Go on,
strike.
strike. Go on, strike.
Time to
Woo!
unionize.
Union.
Podcast.
Brownie said, Nat, please, what is the shower of compliments, SMH?
No
So,
comment.
no comment. So, any follow ups, Gab, right?
Hmm.
Uh, this is a question for both Justin and Nat.
Okay.
Uh, wait, let me formulate my question.
Okay.
You're
No
you're on
worries.
cam, right? You're on cam. Hey, wait, no. Face cam streaming, right? There are, from what I know, there are dangers from showing your face than using an avatar. Like they can see your room or something, or they get they know. It's like they can see
They know your
your
general
privacy.
location. They-
Yes, in your privacy, they can know you from social media, from your face.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Sorry if it is if the question is badly formulated. I can't tell.
No, no, not at all. Nat, you go on ahead first.
Hmm. I mean, for my situation was kind of a very specific balancing game. Where I had to decide what I wanted to be public and what I wanted to remain private. Because like I mentioned earlier, because I swapped to Facecam streaming to help boost some of the offline projects that I'm working on. Um, so I kind of had to I had maybe like a week or two there where I was just focused on separating the two aspects of my life, right? Because I kind of have a public professional front as well, because the event side I'm okay keeping it, public. And that can be paired together with my public persona. But then there's also stuff that I'm not comfortable with other people knowing about, which is more towards family, more towards what I used to do for my day job, right? So I've kind of found a balance between the two at the moment, mostly from completely separating my social media across every platform. I
yeah.
don't think it's easy to stalk me privately anymore.
I remember when you just had
That's not a
one
challenge.
Instagram. I remember when you had just one Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah, I just had one Instagram for a little while there, but then thankfully decided to split it up entirely. So now I just have a specific streamer and events Instagram, and then I have a private one that has family on it and stuff.
But
But yeah,
the threat is still there, right? Like
definitely. The threat is, I think, always gonna be there, especially, there's technically nothing to stop people from approaching me professionally, right? because I'm publicly a member of the Magic Rain. I'm publicly a member of the Charm Drinkers. Honestly, if people really wanted to go to a crazy, weird extent, they could approach me under the guise of doing business and worm their way through from there, which is scary, but it's part of the risk that I'm taking, I suppose. And all I can do is try to keep it as separate as possible and take safety precautions whenever I can. But that risk is always gonna be there, and it's always a little bit scary, yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It do be like that.
Gab, you have a question?
No.
No, it's
I think, I think
we got.
Justin. Yeah. Did Justin answered
Oh,
already?
Justin? Yeah, did you answer your Ryzen
Right.
question?
Oh, right. Yes. I forgot my name. Right.
I also
Okay.
forgot my bet.
I also forgot. uh. Okay. What I firmly believe is that whatever you do, there's always going to be pros and cons. So even if you are a VTuber or a PNG tuber or whatever, right? You put a thermos as your PNG, so people will still know you as who you are. You know.
Sure.
Thermos.
So
I know who that is.
I know who that is as well.
I know who that is. Like that's me.
Okay. So the thing is, you can hide behind an image all you want, right?
Mhm.
But the thing is, when you stream, you're very uncomfortable with showing your face. Your personality will still show. Who you are as a person will still, show throughout your stream for the next few hours and all that. So even if people don't know who you are, they'll get an idea of who you are as a person. And even if they don't find you in real life, right, they will still judge you. If they think you're a bad person, they'll judge you off stream or on stream when you're streaming and all that, right? But going back to what Nat said, um, you have to find a balance between, your personal stuff and stream stuff. Like for me, when I first started out streaming as a PNG, this current baby blue dragon I have right now that has stuck with me since early last year. Um, there will be people who will know who you are, who check out your stream, and sometimes they might tell other people who you are. So even if you think you're safe, you're not safe. But that is just the risk that you're going to have to take whenever you become a face cam streamer. Yes, they'll know who you look like. You can choose to hide your background with a green screen, however you want, but they know who you are. And when people see your face on stream, they can have someone that they can relate to and I would say like connect with, as a streamer, as like what's that word called? Parasocial relationships kind of thing. Is that the word?
Thanks for doing that, Hera.
I think that
Not
I
Yeah,
think
sure.
yeah,
I think
Yeah, I
that
think
is
that's
the
it. The parasocial
yeah.
relationship.
yeah. So
Parasocial,
people can have a parasocial
parasocial
relationship
relationship.
with you.
We talked about it
Yeah.
last year.
Mm. So I want to share with you all a story. I think Hera knows this also. Um, how even I got recognized even when I was still using my PNG and no one knew who I was, right?
Mhm.
So back then, Nat, when you first found me, right, through me being angry at a farming game, um, what happened was one of my friends was watching her little cousin watch a streamer, and that streamer was playing Story of Seasons, right? This is all true, and she saw this little blue dragon that's currently being up here, right? So my friend literally told her little cousin, said, "Hey, I know that guy. I went to high school with him, you know." And she was like, "Wait." The little cousin was like, "Wait, really, really? Oh, I like this game. This game is so fun, though. It's very, very chill. I like it." I think she was like what, 12, 13 years old, you know. And one day I was walking in the mall with some friends after watching a movie, and I heard somebody pull on my shirt behind me, like from the bottom of the shirt there. I turned around, I saw this kid, like, you know, and she was like, "Are you ArchangeloTV?" And I'm like, "Huh?"
My God.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Oh
And
my
I
Oh,
was
god,
that's
just
that
like,
is
cringe.
Happened?
scary.
and I'm like, why is somebody
Oh
who's like
my
really
god.
HeraSays looking at me like this? I'm like, what, kind of thing. So I said, yes, I am. And she said to me, I really enjoy your Story of Season stream. And I asked her, oh, thank you so
Mm.
much. And I'm like, how do you know who I am? And how did you find me? My sister says she's a friend of yours. Back in high school and all that. Oh, what's your sister's name? I'm not gonna say the name, of course. Um, and I'm like, oh yeah. Until today, she and I are actually still very close friends. Yeah. So I messaged her that day and I told her your little cousin pulled on my shirt and said she knew who I was when I didn't know who she was. You know? And she was like, oh, my little cousin met my cousin met you. He said, yeah, yeah. She saw you and she actually said that she actually really enjoyed your story of season streams. So you see, right? Even without a face cam stream, there will always be people sometimes that will share. If they know who you are, they'll share your stream to other people. So they will know and they'll even share your face. Like how she knew who I was because she showed a picture of me and her in together in high school. So she's like, ah, I know who that guy is now. You see? So it's all
Oh,
about the people that you meet up with, the people and how you present yourself out there. Even with through a face cam or without a face cam, through a PNG, people will get an idea of who you are. And yes, I still keep certain things off stream. I don't talk about work on stream. I don't talk about work when I'm in the house. You know, like if my dad asks me something about work, I'll tell my work is done. We talk tomorrow. Like I need a break. Okay. Like until today, Hera, who has known me the longest among anyone here, doesn't even know what I do for a living. And I've told her multiple
Honestly,
times.
though, honestly,
You
I
see?
don't know.
You see?
I just know you work in an office, and that's it.
Yeah. Hera, what do I do for a living, Hera?
I don't even know, dude.
See?
Huh. I might be
yeah.
the only person here who
You
knows
keep
then.
saying what it is, and then I keep forgetting.
Oh, we've
Did
known
he
each
ever
other
say?
for
I don't think
5
he
years.
Definitely.
said it. I don't
I
think
I
have.
he
think
said it to me. To me.
definitely
Yeah.
no, like I think he said it in passing a bunch of times, like not in
But,
on stream,
oh yeah,
obviously, but like
yeah.
in conversations, and then just like in one ear out the other forever, and that's why
Yeah.
I don't know my passwords.
Yep.
Honestly,
I accidentally locked myself out of my Facebook Messenger earlier.
again,
Meh. Yeah.
Relatable.
Yeah.
Oh,
relatable.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I just changed
Hera's
it last week. What the
Hera's the
fuck?
kind of person, right, that will lock herself out of her own apartment door, right, when she doesn't even have a key, you know?
I
Like,
feel like honestly, that's so accurate. Probably.
and then she will literally go into the keyhole and she'll whisper to it, and then she'll say some kind of weird joke. Communication is key because she'll be talking to the keyhole to open
She's
the
gonna be
key
like,
to go
can you?
inside, you know?
She's like gonna whisper to like, can you please open the door?
Can you all open the door?
or probably
Like,
talk to a ghost.
ghosties, can you open the door?
Or
I
maybe
think
Hera is the type of person who, where she falls, all this, ano yung English na nabitaw?
but
No.
yeah, that's basically there's always gonna be pros and cons regarding being a facecam streamer and a PNG tuber streamer. It's just about having a right balance between the two. You know, I'm very confident about who I am as a person whenever I stream and when I go out. If people recognize me, they recognize me, and they told me, "Hey, I don't like your content. You suck." I'm like, "Okay, that's up to you." You
Yeah,
know,
I'll tell you that.
come here then. I'll s-
Yeah.
I'll bring a stool for you to stand on so you can tell it straight to my face.
Ah!
Damn.
Oh
I
my
should have done
god.
that when
No.
we met. I should have done
Ah!
that when we met. Oh my
Oh,
god, that's such a good
mommy!
idea.
I was nice.
That's a good
You know what? What
that's
you
a
for,
good
dude?
Christmas
The
gift.
fuck?
That's a good
You're
Christmas
gonna go for
gift.
my kneecaps. I can't have that happen. I need you to put you on a stool, so you can like look at
Smack me
me
in the
eye to
face.
eye,
Yeah, eye
seeing
to
eye to
eye.
eye. Now when I
Alright.
look at you, I see the wall behind. I need Mm. But yeah, that's basically my thoughts on the whole thing, like. If you tell me you come up to me and tell me you enjoy the stream, I say thank you. That means a lot. So I can keep doing whatever I want to do. You know, that's how I feel, honestly. Yeah. I
Okay.
hope I hope I was able to relay whatever I was trying to say across.
Yeah, it's yeah, you did. You meant
Okay. Now for our
be
next.
professional.
I think we can
Uh,
move on with
yeah, I
the
think we
next
can.
question.
Next question.
Let's talk to Hera. I think let's talk to Hera about
Sure.
this. So on this call, you are probably with the most with a strong and consistent growth rate. I've been looking at your Twitch tracker for a while again, and I've seen it super consistent, super clean. The growth rate was amazing, and yeah. So can you describe what it feels like from growing out of a small streamer, say around 200 to 300, or less than 200 followers, to now being a mid-sized streamer with over 600? How does that feel to you?
Um, I don't know what happened, man.
The American accent.
No, I really don't. Cause like when I first started streaming, it was really to just like play games like Overwatch. I started because of Overwatch. And the thing is, I play a lot of games with friends. And weird shit happens when I play games with friends, and I just found it funny. And it's just that like I don't like saving my videos on my computer. So I just like uploaded on Twitch so I could export it to YouTube. Like it was very like the way I started was very, very technical, and it was just really, oh, it's just gonna be an archive for things. And so that I could grab the clips later on so I don't have anything in my computer and shit. So yeah, I don't know what happened in between, but people just started really talking to me in chat and also talking about Overwatch, and also um like participating in the pugs that I did before. Like because before we did like pickup games for Overwatch as well. So it's just a bunch of people who just like do customs and stuff. And it was fun, it was weird. We got a lot of clips, and then it just kind of like became something from there until I started doing like indie games most of the time. And cuz like the thing about indie games too is that I really like the artwork for it. And I don't know, like people just started like coming because I like talking and stuff, I guess. And it's like I don't know if I talk for hours. So how I feel about this, it's kind of weird, and it's kind of terrifying because like right now the pace where it's growing, it's actually okay and manageable, and it's not like I'll be overwhelmed with like the amount of people coming in and out of the like of this chat. So I think that's still really nice because I'm able to like talk to people. So I think that's like I guess one of my reactions that at least it's like little by little they're just like coming in, and not like all at once for some bizarre reason. So I guess it's more of a relief that it's just like slightly growing each year. But in terms of like wanting to be consistent in growth, I never really thought about it because like my point really is to basically just have fun with things because I don't have fun enough when it comes to work. I don't have
Jesus.
fun enough when it comes to work, Lamau. So yeah, does that answer some of it? Like it
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
yeah, it's
I
really
think
more
it's
of
good.
a surprise
You're
and then a
making me
relief.
emotional.
Yeah, it was like, oh wow, really? I didn't know that existed. That's cool. That's really cool. But like I'm on the I guess thought process that as long as I am happy with what I'm doing, like on the stream and stuff, and I'm not like forcing myself to do things just because of growth, I think that's fine. And if it's gonna consistently grow over the next couple of years, cool, nice.
Cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Aight.
That's great. I
Nice.
suppose.
So yeah. Any follow-ups?
I think this is applies to you all. You have tried seen. We know we sometimes feel burnt out with the you know, with all the things that we do. Are there times that you feel burned out with
Honestly,
stream?
yes. Bro,
Yeah,
it's super
every
common.
day of my life. Well,
The random
Like,
singing is always the best
yeah,
sometimes.
because I
yes.
just remembered the streamer, Red Food. Because I think yesterday, I was just scrolling around TikTok. Then I saw for some reason, his last minute, um, was his to last stream. It blew up
Oh,
like so. That's why that question pop out of my mind. So, what can you say with probably mental health? Because I know um, Fayad seems also having I know he has ADHD, and I'm not sure who else have ADHD in this group. So, are there any ways you are dealing? I know this becomes so serious. Oh my god.
Oh, I
it's
know
fine.
Yeah,
It's
that's
fine. It's
lots to
great. It's
turn.
absolutely great. So
yeah. So, how can you deal with mental health while streaming?
Mm, I could answer the burnt out part because, like, I think with my advertising work, I kind of feel that every day. Like, so if y'all don't know, I'm an art director for an ad agency. So every day there's a lot of deadlines and a lot of unreasonable things that they ask you to do. And sometimes they do ask you to, not even just sometimes, like they like starting the from the pandemic, they've started to like ask so much overtime. So it's really difficult to like make sure that I get like through my stream schedule. Like, cause I always start at 9 or 10 or something like that. So like I guess with burnt outness of that, like I really have to make sure that if I'm gonna start streaming, I don't start it if I'm tired. And like definitely the priority is the job first and also getting rest from the job as well. And I think also part of being able to balance that is because I take medicine too for it. Because like I do have anxiety. Like I talked to a psychiatrist for it and she gave me meds for it. Due to like I think a breakdown from 2018. I think it was 2018 when I actually started going for medicine and stuff and dealing with the anxious thoughts and the things that make me feel blah and basically frozen when it comes to like dealing with a lot of things. So that really helps, I guess, like seeking the professional help. Because like she tells me a lot of things on how to like deal with the emotions and why. Like, I think that's the most important. Like, why are you thinking this way? What's the trigger point of that? And like, it's definitely gonna be different for different people too. So that's why, like, seeking that professional help for like, yourself is gonna be super helpful because they personalize it for you. Since we all come from different like situations in life and all that, and it's not like a one size fits all kind of solution. Like it's not just the meds, it's also like the things that I get from her. That's mostly on how to deal with managing those kinds of like emotions and thoughts. If that one makes sense. Wow.
Yeah, that's very good.
So
I don't know why I'm loud.
Yeah, the
yeah,
commercial
well,
stopped for some weird
yeah,
Yeah,
reason.
I'm done.
It's
yeah,
the ad
yeah.
agency stress.
So, Gab said something in passing that I think me personally applies. So I believe Raya as well. The ADHD thing.
Yep.
And
Huh?
Yeah.
as I watch now, I believe she's a very advocate speaker to ADHD awareness.
Mhm.
So, Raya, I believe you have a question for Nat about that.
Mm, how do you deal with ADHD while streaming?
Ooh.
Loaded
Ooh.
question.
As, as
Loaded
someone
question.
who has, as someone who has it as well. How do you deal with it?
Mm. Um, very loaded question. I'm thinking how can I make this
Take your time. Take
answer
your time.
as short as possible because I could honestly go on for hours just on this topic alone. I have gone on for hours on this topic alone, as I think Piazza has witnessed
Honestly.
before.
I think we talk a lot
Yes,
about it on your stream.
yes. It was kind of I would say it for me I've had a good amount of luck, right? Because a lot of things in my life kind of fell into the right place at the right time. Um like I decided to quit my ad agency job also because of the pandemic ad agency stress early this year. And that's when I finally got the diagnosis for ADHD. And at that point, I was already working full time freelance. So that actually helped balance out a lot of the ADHD symptoms that I experienced off stream. And that balance kind of reflected on stream as well. Um, yeah, I wasn't diagnosed back when I was working in the agency, but when I think back to my experience then, it definitely threw my life off balance a lot. Just the stress of having to meet what we call like the neurotypical schedule of a 9 to 5, and forcing myself to focus during specific times of the day just really wasn't working out for me. And I was experiencing a lot of stress off stream because of that. Because back then I didn't know I had ADHD. I couldn't confirm that I had ADHD or not. And it was just like a really long process of, what is wrong? Why can't I focus on things for a long period of time? So when I finally got diagnosed and my off-stream life kind of balanced out with ADHD, I believe it only had good effects to me on stream then. And I consider myself quite lucky because throughout my life, I've sort of developed coping mechanisms for it already, some intentionally, some unintentionally, to try and deal with it. To the extent where on stream, I'm able to show most of the quote unquote good sides of ADHD, where I can harness my ability to just talk and talk and talk nonstop. Without, just turn on the tap and no filter, talk for ages, which apparently is an ADHD skill. I've been seeing a lot of we've been seeing a lot of more famous like let's players and gamers and streamers get diagnosed with ADHD as well. From Jack to Mark to Ethan, right? Just to
It's
name
our
like the
friend.
top three, literally the big three,
Top
right?
It's our big three.
Yeah,
Big
exactly.
three.
And I gotta say, it really makes sense, and I can feel myself harnessing that superpower almost in streams. And it definitely does help. Um, but that's not to say I don't have my bad days as well. Very often I will come on stream and say, today I've just been totally unfocused. I couldn't get anything done. I've just been so unproductive. I'm always very transparent about that on stream. And sometimes it does bleed into like performance on stream as well. Like if I'm having a really hectic day off stream, then on stream I find it really difficult to focus. Like sometimes I can't even read chat properly, or I can't like remember how to play the game properly. From like figuring out puzzles to like remembering moveset combos in games. So those I would say is like some of the more bad days on stream. But what has really helped me is being transparent about it. And I'm quite proud of how much I've been able to spread awareness and education for it on my channel so far, because nowadays when I'm having a bad day and I'm feeling my emotions are all over the place or my focus is all over the place, people in my chat kind of understand at this point that, oh, it's the ADHD, and
Exclamation point
especially
ADHD.
exactly, exclamation part ADHD. um Especially because I don't take medication for it, so I largely just manage it by myself.
That's
So
good.
it's yeah. High five.
Felt.
But yeah, so I consider myself very lucky that has been very understanding about it. And for the most part, I'm quite stable. Yeah, for the most part, I'm quite stable. Full stop.
Now that you mentioned the good sides of ADHD, I, oh, it might be sound full when I said this, but being active is more entertaining. I could see it na. I could see it that being more active on stream is beneficial. But
Yeah.
can I swear?
Yeah, you can. We're already here.
But being unable to focus is a bitch.
On God! On God!
The B word.
Honestly,
Right.
it's streaming that actually forced me to like pushed me to get the diagnosis, because I was noticing that I couldn't finish sentences on stream. I would
Wow.
start topics
Dude,
and not be able
felt.
to finish it. And
Felt.
then, I like suspected it for a really long time, but it was streaming that pushed me to finally get it diagnosed. Because I was like, this is a problem. I can't remember what I was talking about 5 seconds ago.
Dude, I think Rai, out of all of us here, got lucky with being able to do medication, right?
In my childhood, yes, but
I
I
don't think
might
you take now
still have
anymore.
it. I don't take it now anymore,
Yeah.
but I might still have it. I don't know.
We all I don't think it's removable, to be honest.
I don't think it's
Yes.
something that goes away.
Yeah, it's just like it doesn't like whoosh. Like I can
Yeah.
relate to the random
May-
tangents thing because I think Gab or anyone in my friend group probably noticed that I go on long ass tangents, but the moment I get distracted, I just like gone. I don't talk about it anymore at all. It's so annoying sometimes because like you're so passionate about some topic and like suddenly just like
Boom.
the entire thought is just
Yep.
gone. Especially
Yep.
on like stuff you
Yeah.
really are in love with. But
Yeah.
nonetheless, it's still fun. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Ready to move on or you have a question, Gab?
Um, I think Justin hasn't answered yet towards the mental
Oh, the
health
mental health.
when
Oh
it comes
yeah.
to, yeah, regarding with
I keep forgetting. Holy
streaming
shit.
and stuff. Yeah, you
I'm
keep
just listening.
forgetting Justin.
Take
I
it,
keep
like, yeah,
forgetting. My
like,
bad.
Justin, no, Ayad is a
wow.
bad friend.
No.
Fight,
Blame it.
fight,
No. We
Friendship's
fight,
just talked
over.
fight,
about it.
fight,
No. We
fight.
just talked about it. ADHD.
Yeah,
Friendship's over.
Fight him, put him in
I,
the face.
I
Go pets
don't,
him.
I don't have ADHD, so I just knew that Mark, Jack, and Ethan, the big three, had ADHD, so I could understand what they would be saying. Because sometimes whenever I talk about some things, I tend to forget about what I was talking about, and I can't shut up. So I would just go on and on and on and on about things to the point I forgot where my train of thought was, right? But that,
Mhm.
what you were saying, Piatsim, regarding how you just lose focus and then you just never go back to that topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand I understood what you meant by that because I have felt that before, right? But hearing after like I would say like exposing myself more to more people out there, especially online. So I know that Piasim has ADHD, Nat also has ADHD also. So I kind of like learned more and more and more about how people with ADHD behave. They're just regular people, but you can see like how it
Yeah.
affects people sometimes and all that. And I'm like, I learned more and more about people with ADHD. That's why as time went on, I decided, you know what, I'm going to try to be a little bit more. I'm very patient, right? I'm friends with Hera for 5 years, so you can tell my patience level is very, very high.
Yes. Again, the
So it's like,
underhanded comment, man.
yeah,
Uh,
so it's like,
hey, at least you stayed, unlike some other people.
shh, 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 shh.
Oh
Not
boy.
now, not now.
Not now. Happy event. Happy event.
Happy events, happy moments, happy moments.
Happy moments. Happy moments.
So I would,
Yeah, go away,
I,
Justin.
I would say like, I don't know. I heard a whisper, and then she just muted herself. Never mind. So I kind of learned to be more patient and understanding with people who have like ADHD and all that. It's like whenever people, I'm sorry, ask me to repeat certain things I said, even though I said it for 3 times already, they haven't listened right. I'm like, it's okay, you know. I will respond again because I know, you know. That's how I felt learning about ADHD and all that. So the people I've met, um, okay, believe it or not, right? Nat has been my first friend who I've met in real life who has ADHD. None of my
Really?
friends in high school, through college, through uni, even when I was doing my masters
I
and stuff,
always, I always thought,
none of them had ADHD.
I always thought ADHD was one of the more common ones. It's like maybe like in set in a room, you're probably 1 in 10. I
Maybe
just
the
assumed that.
yeah,
It may
I'm
be a
actually not
Malaysian
surprised.
thing, though. It may be a Malaysian thing because even growing up, I didn't meet anybody with ADHD. Maybe a lot of people who were undiagnosed, but not
Mm.
like diagnosed people with ADHD. I didn't know anybody growing up.
Maybe
Oh.
it was there, but people didn't really know what the signs were.
Yeah,
Maybe
So
they were
maybe
like,
yeah,
hyper kids kind of thing.
there. Some people just chuck it up to just kids being have too much
kids being
energy.
kids.
Yeah, kids being
Yeah.
kids. So you can really never
I,
tell.
okay, so going back to the question regarding mental health, when it comes to streaming and all that, was that the topic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, to me, I haven't really experienced burnt out when it came to streaming. I've only ever felt tired. I don't think that classifies as burnout. To me, if I stream, I actually want to stream. because I really, really just want to stream. I just want to do it. If the want to do something is there, then you are going to do it. That's just how it is. If you keep doing it again and again and again, but you still feel good either way, then you're doing okay. But it's also important to realize that even if you're feeling at your best, right, and you still want to stream, it's just one of those things where you need, what, today no stream. Today I go do something else. You know? So that's why sometimes you see me going outside. I'll be posting food photos and I'll be posting like drinks photos and all that. Me hanging out with my friends and all that, even though I really want to stream. Because the most dangerous thing about burnout, I feel, is you burning yourself out without you even knowing it. And that can be quite dangerous. Because if you know you're burning yourself out, you can take the efforts to stop it. But if you don't feel yourself if you don't feel the burnout happening, that's good. But do it moderately in terms of what you love. Because if you keep doing things again and again and again and again and again, even though you love it, the burnout is still building up. So it's important to take breaks in between, even though you love doing something. I think that's how I've always like not burned myself out when it came to streaming. I've taken the breaks whenever I need to. Because even though I apologize for this to anybody watching my stream and all that, I said I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow, but here I am not streaming.
Good.
I said that and I said streams. And you know what, guys? I'm not gonna be
Yeah,
streaming
I
tomorrow.
was
And then I'm
saying
like,
that a
here I
lot.
am. Yeah,
I say
here
that
I
a lot.
am.
Like I'll meet you guys next Saturday. I proceed to become. It comes next Saturday. I am not touching that. I am not touching OBS at all.
Yeah. And I'll be like,
I,
man, if only there was a platform I could use to tell people that I would be going live. Yeah.
mm,
Instead of
mm,
just going live.
yeah.
I know, right?
I mean, I
What
also
could
do
it
that.
be?
I also
Oh
do
my
that. I
god,
don't even if I
what?
have
That
it.
is.
It's called,
I
it makes a bird something. It goes tweet tweet or something like that. Yeah.
yeah. I
Yeah.
have it, but
Quack
I don't
quack.
even post it. Like, oh come watch
Quacker. Oh
me.
my god. Oh no. Okay, you
Quacker.
know what,
Oh
guys?
my god.
We should go Quacker.
Yeah, we
Go
should make
Quacker.
a Gab.
Oh,
Let's make a
business
website. Let's call it
idea.
Quacker.
Yeah, go. We go
Quacker.
there and we bark.
Well, we are coders. Let's do this.
Go there and we
So
bark.
all
instead
all I
of
do was
blue, it's gonna be
it's a freaking
yellow.
all
The
I
yellow.
do is dashboard, bro.
But
HTML
yeah,
backing.
that's
I'm not
basically
on.
how I handled it. The streaming when it comes to mental burnout and whatever. Yeah. Until
Mm.
now, I still feel okay. Like I feel good. I feel great. I don't really feel like I want to stop. I want to go on for another like 7 to 8 hours. I can. I got the energy for it. And if I feel tired, I'll tell people, you know what, I'm going to stop for today.
Mm.
Because I am tired, not burnout. But as time goes on, it's important to check on yourself because no one's going to know if you are okay if you're not, because they're not the ones experiencing the burnout. You know, so it's important to show some care to yourself. You know, to take a break every once in a while. If you stream a lot, take one day off. You know, every few weeks or so, just to
Take a whole
mentally
month
reset
off.
yourself.
Yeah.
No,
Take a whole month off,
I
right?
I mean, if you need a whole month to reset, sure, go ahead. It's to recuperate. Go ahead. But you know
To the
yourself best.
anonymous
You
tipper,
know the
thank you so
pace. So
much.
you go at your
A
own
dollar
pace.
helps any no matter
That's
what.
how I would handle it. You know, I
Yeah.
think I've done a good job of handling it to the point where I have not experienced mental burnout. I'm actually quite happy with that.
Yeah, I think that's a good advice.
Very nice.
I think we can move on. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
So the next
Gab,
question
you question
is
fast. Number 5.
okay. Okay, so it's a very interesting one. So what are your stream plans for 2023? Any new things coming up that you're excited about, or still a big secret for you guys?
This is addressed to everyone.
Nat?
Ladies first.
I like how like
Yes.
that
Okay,
took like an
gentlemen first.
entire that took like an entire second of just silence.
Maybe
We're like
everyone's burned out.
Yeah,
so
burnout.
yeah, to everyone here, what are
I
your
know.
2023 plans for streaming?
Maybe Nat can start.
Nat, yeah, let's start with Nat.
Wow.
Yeah, let's
Because
start
yeah.
on
Wow.
April,
Let's start directly in the
Yeah.
middle.
No, no, no. Archangel is like A. Nat
Yeah,
is
I'm
N.
A.
Hera is H.
I'm
So
according
that
to
was
no, I'm doing it
yes.
according to the way my stream is showing you guys. That is
Oh.
directly in the middle of you three.
Oh.
God damn it. You know, I've never had this issue because my name starts with an N, so I always have to wait at the end of
Same.
the line, you know?
Same.
What?
2023 plans, huh? I have quite a few. Mainly I'm gonna start posting on TikTok a lot more. In the past year, I focused a lot on just Twitch, and I didn't really do a lot of content on other platforms. So I told myself in 2023 I'm gonna try and I don't know, do the YouTube Shorts thing, the TikTok thing, the Instagram Reels thing.
Yeah.
And just generally maybe get better at video editing, I guess. It's not a skill that
I
I
mean,
have right now. So,
I
but
mean, I'm
maybe
right
by the end of
here.
the year.
I'm right here. I am very much open.
Someone's looking for
Are you looking for a video editor?
Oh,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
nameless club.
okay, okay. In Malaysia, we say PM tepi, you know. Well, I'll DM you on the site.
M2P. God.
Yeah, what?
Oh
It literally
man.
means personal message side, by the way.
DM side.
Oh.
Tepi is side.
Oh, we say just DM.
Yeah, as
Direct
GTM.
message. No, just say DM.
G.
Direct message. Let me DM you,
Um,
something like that.
but yeah, I think that's the biggest plan I have now for 2023. And then in the coming weeks, my 1K celebration, I guess. I'm planning that right now.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you did. 1,000 followers.
Whoa.
Oh,
Congrats.
Oh wow.
congratulations.
Thank
Party.
you.
I
Party.
love the sudden
Party.
realization, you know.
Beer, 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 beer.
It was
Wait,
like,
I have a thing for that. Wait.
oh.
So
Is
yeah,
that
I
registered?
guess those are my major plans for 2023 right now. So if we're going in opposite order, is it Hera's turn?
Yeah, it's Harris' turn.
Yes.
Oh. Well, I honestly I haven't done any like planning yet because of work. But I
Mood.
wanted to like write it down
Relatable.
like eventually later. Specifically later tonight, but oh no. Um I guess at the top of my head, I wanna fix my Discord for a little bit. Wanna fix my Discord because right now it's like it's super annoying and it's unorganized, and
I felt.
I really like organizing things, especially
Uh,
like so it doesn't look cluttered.
of.
And then the next thing I would do is like to really put more efforts in making like clips, like TikTok stuff, because I do have a lot of clips. It's just that I haven't had the time to put it all together, and I consistently schedule it because I don't know how technology works. Like,
Boomer, man.
how do you schedule
Boomer.
stuff? I
What a
don't know.
boomer, man.
Oh no.
You
What
know,
a
I
Oh.
had to like
boomer, my god.
manually, I had to manually like upload them, and then sometimes with like either with Opera, it like my browser freezes, and I'm just like,
The fuck?
what do I do?
Wait,
Wait, how
I
did your
feel
browser
I
wait,
freeze?
feel
you
like
have such a strong
technology.
PC.
No,
How is
it's
your
like
browser
in my
freezing?
laptop. I don't
Oh,
know,
still.
cause I edited it in my laptop, so
Don't you have a MacBook?
I honestly have technology.
Don't you have a
I,
MacBook?
I,
How is your laptop lagging?
I don't
man.
know.
I'm sorry, I
Damn.
just had to laugh because Piatsim's
Ah,
reaction was just perfect.
eh.
It's like, oh, how though? But
Like,
how?
legitimately, how?
Hi.
Harris said something that I
Wait.
completely agree with. The cluttering of the Discord thing. Ask Gabben, right? How many times I had to change our personal Discord throughout the entirety of the pandemic?
Yeah.
You know,
To be
maybe
honest,
we
I
just need one channel, you know, one channel and
Honestly.
just chat.
But no, I had like a shit ton of stuff here, like from game news to voice channels per different game. That there's the mod
Yeah, I
chat.
think
I don't
Every
even
There's
know
video.
like a
what's
mil.
the
I think there's
extent of
a
our Discord.
million.
There,
I think there's a
we
million,
voice
millions and
channels.
millions of voice channels for every different games.
Like every game we played, I add a new channel. Like, oh, we want to play Raft? Okay, I add Raft to the Discord. Oh,
No.
you want to play like let's say we were very addicted to
Clutter.
GTA, so like, oh, I'm gonna add the GTA stuff, news, voice
Oh,
channel, chat.
we're gonna
Even
play
those who
League.
don't play anymore.
Okay, we're gonna play
Yeah,
League.
we can play League. Let's go make a League channel.
I
No way.
When we
like
don't use
this.
it anymore.
Yeah, we don't play it
Oh,
anymore.
you got okay. Even if they're the games that they don't play. Oh, you guys play Rainbow Six? Boom! Voice channel Rainbow Six.
And you never play it
So
again.
yeah, okay. So thank you so
Yes.
much for
Yeah.
the donation. I believe it was
Oh my god.
$2 or
Oh
free.
yeah,
I
I
have
wanna organize
anyway.
that. What else can I organize?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's basically it. Like the Discord first. Because I wanna get some events and stuff started since I used to do it before, and I guess like to simplify it, my priorities changed over the course of a few years, and I never really got to do the things I used to like doing before due to some priorities. But I think I realized that I like this too much to even let it go and to get it affected by certain things. So yeah, I want to do more community events, especially in stream and not just play Valorant every single time. Like I swear. And then for stream content, I started doing IRL streams because I also want to like be more adventurous and things it like my stream really is more of a variety of things. Like it's basically what I like doing and what I think is funny or what I think is interesting, and I enjoy talking a lot. So the IRL streams are really really interesting, especially if, for example, if I'm going to go to restaurants and stuff like that with friends or even viewers like who want to join, like the ones I know and have
The
trusted over
ones
the
I
years.
know.
Yeah, the ones I know and have trusted over years. There's a clause to that. So I think it's a nice way to make memories and just to like have fun with things, because this is a really really nice, like, it's a really nice avenue to do cool shit. Like there's so much stuff that I could possibly like explore with IRL streams, like again like food, food, drinks, more
Food.
food,
Non-water.
walking,
Non-water.
non-water, going to parks. Oh, and traveling too, cause like hopefully COVID isn't gonna go crazy again and like completely kill the rest of the world.
Again.
Apocalyptic
It will
scenario.
not.
Again.
Again.
Yeah,
But
so
yeah,
I wanna do like travels and do like streams for that as well. So yeah, that's mostly the, like, I guess the three plans I have for the next couple of months.
That's very nice.
Justin, any plans for
Yeah,
2023?
this thing.
My plans for 2023, for streaming, I have this weird, not weird. There's nothing about me is weird. Okay, hang on. Um, I have this one thing I've always wanted to do since I became a FaceTime streamer. FaceTime streamer?
Face
I'm not
cam
sure.
streamer.
Facecam streamer.
FaceTime.
Yeah, yeah.
FaceTime.
I need coffee. Anyway, um, I've always wanted to like do an IRL stream, as what Hera mentioned before. I would actually just walk to a. I'll put the phone in my car for the phone holder, right? And I'll be like live streaming myself, but the camera will be facing somewhere else, so y'all don't see where I'm actually going or whatever, right? And then I would just want to sit down in a cafe that I always love to go to. Um, I actually have this little notebook I have with me. There are days where I feel like I don't really want to do anything. So what I do to unwind is that I just go out and I find a new place to go and just like sit down in. So I can go to like eat roti bakar, like toast bread, or have a cup of coffee, especially coffee because coffee is superior and all that. But um,
That's kind of foul.
Coffee
That's kind of
superior. Oh my god!
foul.
He's been saying
Wait.
coffee a lot of
Not,
times.
so
I'm just fighting you.
I'm
so
personally insulted.
I drink bubble tea
Ah, yeah,
instead.
for context, guys, Nat is a tea drinker. She does it. I don't think you'd like coffee, but do you like coffee? Like
Coffee
on like a
is the
normal
drink
taste?
is Like 90% chocolate and 10% coffee.
That means
So you
you're
like
only having
chocolate. So you like chocolate.
Yes, I like chocolate, yes.
The audacity of this woman.
Like,
The audacity.
Wow.
dude, wait. I think Nat will actually like that restaurant here in Baguio that
Oh?
serves amazing hot chocolate.
Patarol?
Ooh.
Honestly, you
Yeah,
can't go wrong
Batterol.
with hot chocolate.
Chocolate de Batterol. It's this like I don't know how you explain it, but it's like this coffee drink. Not coffee drink. It's like a
A
chocolate drink,
nut.
and
I
it's
think it's
hella
a
good.
nut. I don't know.
A nut?
Never mind.
It's very good. It's
I
just
was
very
thinking of
good.
another one.
So if you go to the Philippines, go to Baguio and try chocolate de Batterol. It's an amazing place.
Ooh.
You need to
Okay.
type it down because when you pronounce it right, it's like what? You know?
Chocolate. It's a
Uh-huh.
chocolate, but you enunciate every letter. Chocolate.
Ah,
De
chocolate. Okay.
Batterol.
Okay.
It's okay. I'll come and find you
Yeah, come find
Wow.
me. Just
when I
DM
make
me.
plans, and I'll just
Wow.
Just DM
get you to
me.
write
I'm
me a
like,
list.
come, let's go.
You won't find me. I'll find you. Oh, that
Oh.
man.
Oh, scary.
Oh.
Imagine she just walks in like my front door, like, come Pietsim, let's go out.
Not like that.
Not like this.
That's it.
No.
I suggest you call the cops.
I
Yeah.
would probably will because Nat is like roughly my height. She is
Well, 5
so
cm give or take.
No, I think Nat is taller. Nat is taller because Betsim, you and I are the same height, right?
I'm
Roughly.
5'9".
Oh fuck. Okay, you guys are way too tall.
I'm also 5'9".
I am 5'5.5".
I'm
The half is
5'8".
very. No, you're not. Don't lie.
That's Hera's 4'11".
That's the Southeast Asian blood, you know.
Oh god. There's Hera.
Wow. You see why I suggested the stool, everyone? So no, that's why I say right. I like to go to places where I haven't really tried. So I will go in and I will just try the food there. And if I don't like it, I don't like it. And if I like it, I like it. It goes into my little notebook of places. One of these kinds of things are like coffee places. That's why Nat, you can ask Yunwei. He has I messaged him on Discord. I think 12 to 13 different locations of where I go
Oh
and
my
get coffee
gosh.
from. And he gave me some also, so I've yet to go and try it. So what I want to do is that do an IRL stream to maybe a cafe like that, sit in a corner where nobody can hear me or see me, and then just talk to chat and then try the coffee there and just show, you know. Maybe I'll even do it with a friend.
Should do
Maybe
it.
I'll even go and drink tea. As much as I bash tea, I actually love drinking tea. You
I
know?
have
So
Okay, when you do the tea one, you can invite me, please.
I'll be honest, whenever I drank tea, my stomach starts hurting, so I actively avoid you drinking it now.
Oh no.
So yeah, like it's so weird for me.
What?
oh no.
It's
I
the same
like
with chocolate. It's
tea.
the same with chocolate. I get like kind of a weak stomach whenever I drink specific types of chocolate or tea.
I
I've
think it's
tried.
just stomach like yeah, it's just
Yeah.
stomach. But
I have a very weak stomach, I guess. I've tried
Ah,
Korean
Especially
tea,
when
and it's nice. I like Korean tea.
especially when I drink tea, it makes me like very refreshed. Makes me like
yeah.
all sweaty. It's like it removes all the what
Toxins.
yeah
Stress.
in my body. It's very nice and very relaxing.
Peppermint
So
tea.
yeah,
Ah, it's nice. Peppermint
I
tea
can
is
live
nice.
with both coffee and
The only tea
go
I
ahead, Justin.
Right? What
But
was it?
remember,
the only tea I drink is from C2, the green one.
Ah, nice choice. So CT
It's
is
the
a
only one
local.
I
I don't know if you have it there in Malaysia, but it's like this iced tea that's kind of brewed apparently.
blue tea. I think I've
No,
heard
we
about
don't.
it.
I
It's not
think.
really
I have
brewed.
heard of
It's
blue
not
tea.
really.
It is.
It's what do you say? It's like a commercial bottle of just tea, like different types of flavors tea, green tea, apple tea, stuff like that.
Oh, that specific brand, no, but brewed
Might have to
tea,
go to Jaya
yeah.
Grocer to find.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Might have to go to Jaya Grocer then to find because some things in Malaysia you can't find in certain stores. You have to go to a more premium outlet for
Ah,
that. Yeah,
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 especially the international brands. Yeah.
yeah.
like
I'm like that with chili sauce
I need
in
some.
Malaysia.
Like honestly, I need. The Philippines also does that for some stuff. You need to go to a very large mall to get supermarket to get international stuff, or like
Yeah,
find
Yeah.
a
even
very
our
specific store for that specific country. Like Korean
Ah.
stores are already very famous here in the Philippines.
Mm.
But I've always wanted to find a good place that sells sambal.
You
'Cause
want to make
there's
nasi lemak, right?
Ooh.
yeah, I want to make nasi lemak so bad.
Yeah.
Or how about you just visit and then just, bring a bunch of sambal back with
I'm
you?
not rich, man. I was thinking about it for like the past few weeks. Like, I should save up to go to Malaysia just for fun, like myself alone. Like just go there,
Yeah.
but,
oh yeah,
but
and
like
Yeah, we'll show you around.
just a
then
weekend of just me
Justin
and
will hunt
Samba.
you.
Please come
Don't
to the
get
correct
in
state first.
Maybe.
Justin's car. He doesn't use hands to drive.
Justin,
Nat,
can
do
you
I
I
use
heard
drive?
the
hands to drive?
story.
Nat, do I use hands to drive when I drove you and Yunwei out twice?
Yes.
I love the
What was
confidence
that
in that.
hesitation? What was that hesitation?
There was a
Yes.
It feels
Yeah.
like you are being held in gunpoint,
No,
friend.
I mean, you
I did.
did,
I
but
did
I've
use my
also
hands.
heard the story about the no hands, so I can.
Ah,
Yep.
yes. Did you hear my side of the story or not?
I heard it from you, dude.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but I also told you why, like how the whole story actually played out. And Hera was the one
Yep, yep.
endangering us. Yes. Hera is the kind of person, right, that will be in a boat where you row it, right? And if you don't row the boat, she'll panic because the boat's not moving. Then she'll stand up on the boat and start waving her hands, even making it even more dangerous. That is like the situation with me and her in the car when she was here in Malaysia.
Oh
Mm.
God.
Mm. Hera's a danger.
Era is danger.
Hera is danger. I like danger. We dance
Mm.
with danger.
Oh,
You know,
Danger's my middle name. Type of.
danger is my middle name, not really, but it is. You know.
Not really.
Like yeah, so that is like what I want to do in 2023 in terms of video games. I have like 4 or 5 games I actually do want to play. First Descendants, one of them. My first one I tried playing was Chilla's Coffee when I did my face cam debut. That one was that was very interesting. That was very very fun. I got scared. I enjoyed it. You know.
What's
So
scary about that game is there's no ghosts.
there's no ghost. It's just a psychological horror and the stupid
Yeah.
mother with a dislocated neck carrying her baby in the pram in the
no.
winter. I
I
think that baby
still
was
can't
sick.
get Nat to play that one specific game, but I can understand why.
Yeah, I
She
actually
got so
enjoyed
motion
the
sick.
game. Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Uh,
radio tower, the radio tower, if I'm not mistaken, something like that, right?
I'm
the
not a
radio
fan of
station.
Radio
psychological
station.
Psychological
psychological
horror.
horror.
Gab remembers when I
Yeah.
made him watch the Mandela Effect. The Mandela Catalog.
Oh, that one's rough. Yep.
Yeah, that is rough. And then I think
Yeah,
that was his
like
introduction to psycho horror.
no, you know what's funny? After we're watching that horror thingy, I keep seeing them. Like what the
Oh,
and I live in a condo and the place has a lot of mirrors. And every time I turn I keep seeing them. I hate them that night.
Di po
And then,
Welcome
and
to
then
the.
I took on that challenge.
You know, there's another episode, right? There's a new one that just came
No,
out.
I will no longer go back and watch.
I was asking Rai to come and watch that with us, but
When
he
was
was
that?
busy that day. A few months ago, you were busy. That was I think exams during your university.
Ah,
So they
shame.
went to watch a movie knowing you had exams. Okay.
No, it wasn't a movie. It's a YouTube
Friendship's over.
series.
Friendship's over.
You said you can't join, man. I can't really reschedule.
Shame.
It's not my fault.
I think that's on
When I
stream. Is that on stream?
Yeah, that was on stream. We were watching.
Yeah,
It's on my
you
YouTube.
find that.
It's on
shame,
my
Yeah,
I
you
YouTube.
would.
find that.
Feel free to find.
I'm screaming like, oh my god, on top of my lungs and everything.
Shame. If I was there, it would have been a comedy.
Honestly though, me and Rob was just like watching, and like Gabs just kept screaming.
Yeah,
He's the one that's saying those.
I hated that part.
Yeah, Gab can see ghosts.
Yeah,
And
I have
okay, then the last thing for me of 2023. Nat has told me this before, and he's like, Justin, do you play a lot of variety? I say, yeah, I do, but I don't see it. Yeah, because I always play it offline.
Still
You
play
know.
Overwatch on stream every day.
So now,
Yeah. Okay, I play. I have a like my PS4 cabinet has like over 60 games in there. Um,
Damn.
oh wow.
and a lot of them
Damn.
are all variety streams and like variety games. You know that some of you all have not even heard of also. So I think what I want to do in 2023 is probably stream more of those variety games. Actually, I just don't stream it. I play a lot of it offline because everybody knows me as a story or season streamer, a farming sim streamer. When I'm very
Harvest
like when I
Moon.
stream, a lot of my content is mostly from like Overwatch and all that. But at the same time, I just don't stream a lot of variety, not because I don't like it, not because I don't play it. It's just I like playing variety off stream. It's just me and the game, you know. But that is gonna change in 2023. I kind of want to play more variety on stream, even if it's games I've played before and have won. But I genuinely did love playing it. I kind of want to go back and actually replay those games. You know, one Steam game that I saw that kind of like uh made me feel like, and not to say made me feel, but I kind of want to play it was a game called let's see, it's on my Steam list here. It's called Coral Island, and
Mm,
what was it
I've heard
called?
of that one.
Coral
Coral
Island?
Island. Yeah, Coral Island and Brook.
Is this a VN?
VN? What do you mean?
Visual novel.
No, 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 no. It's not. It's not.
Oh yeah, I know this. I saw this on TikTok.
Yeah, I saw this and I was like, this looks very interesting. I want to play it. And then I saw this one called Brook, which is enjoy an adventurous vacation to a 1960s parallel universe sci-fi mystery adventure game with handmade scenery. I
Oh.
saw this game and I was like,
Ooh.
I like it. It looks interesting. Will I like it? I don't know, but you know what? Try it out. You know, you don't know if you don't try. So that's gonna be my goal in 2023. So that's what I want to do more. You know, games will be games, but
Yeah.
how I
Yeah.
want to present it is always gonna be another thing. And maybe I'll even create my own Discord, Twitter account, and TikTok
Oh,
also.
Oh
oh,
my
Oh,
Oh,
gosh,
can't wait to
Oh
see
my
that.
technologically
finally.
Uh,
oh,
Is
advanced.
it this time? Someone clip that and
finally.
please
Clip
Yeah,
it.
because
clip
I
it.
realized I actually have like in my files manager I have let me see 15 to 20 clips that I never really post. I just like to look at it and just laugh. Hera, do you remember the ban video meme? You trying to ban me on Twitch?
What?
The meme I sent you.
Just try to ban the
Huh?
streamer.
Yeah, Hera tried
Yeah,
to ban the
yeah,
streamer, and
yeah.
that
I
was a
tried to ban
meme.
you actually.
Yeah, that was a what is that anime called again? Huh? Kaguya-sama. I think Love is War or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that meme is actually something I want to post on like TikTok or something like that on Twitter also, so people can see like the kind of nonsense that happens in my stream. Even though I'm a very calm guy, but whatever happens on the stream is anything but calm. So even though I say it's a chill stream, and then one of my mods, Cat, will be like, "Are we really sure it's a chill stream? You're playing three
Is it really?
competitive games."
Is it really?
And then she looks at me, she's like, "Yes, I'm very chill. Do you not know how chill I am? I'm going in after losing 6 games in a row. Let's go, dude. I'm chill."
God.
So no, but that may come off as sarcastic and all that, but I actually do mean it. It's actually very chill, and I'm just enjoying myself with chat and all that. Yeah, so in 2023, those are the plans.
Twitter,
Yay.
Twitter, Twitter.
Twitter,
Whacker.
Everybody,
Twitter, Twitter.
Twitter.
I
I
can
could
everybody,
tag
is-
you on things,
Twitter.
dude.
Yeah, I could finally
everybody
like
is
tag you
doing
Everyone can
at
finally
stuff.
tag you whenever we stream with you.
ArchangeloTV. Yeah, I have to like add
We have
like
to do like the at
at
slash.
slash. Ugh, awful.
I
God.
remember some of my friends also when they play Fast One with me, and they always say like, had a lovely time with example. I'm using this as an example. Nathalietay at HeraSays, at Nathalietay, at Mina VT, and Justin. I'm like, I know who that guy is.
And Justin.
And
And
Justin.
And
It's
just
not even Archangelo TV's and Justin, you
It's
know?
like share,
Just
but
Justin.
with two syllables.
And then she's like, and I remember Harold also telling me, Justin, do you not know what happened? And I'm like, huh? What happened? This is why you need to get Twitter. My God. And then she goes away, and I'm like,
Okay.
so what happened?
Yeah, cause
Yeah,
like
okay.
some like for example, some very important security things come up like the Twitch like the Twitch raids for example that were really bad or like
I
the
said those a
newest
lot.
scam things that happen every now and then and Justin's not informed and I'm just like ah
I send this a lot
Justin,
actually,
what?
especially
It's
in the like
very,
RVC.
yeah, it's very concerning.
Move on.
Let's move on. Okay, I'll ask this question. So Nat, let's go back to you. Let's circle to you. We were talking about Twitch tracker earlier, but I'm not joking. I've been looking at your Twitch stats, right? And you are by far, I think you are the latest for us to start streaming out of everyone here. Like you were probably like the youngest in terms of Twitch stream age, but out of all of us here, you have the fastest growth rate. What's your comment on that?
I was not looking forward to this question.
Oh no.
You sent the questions in advance, and I was just like mentally blocking this question because I don't know how to answer it.
Yeah, it's been there for how many weeks, madam?
Like I was looking at your Twitch tracker and like it was so like it suddenly just like went up like this one month like it just peaked so hard like it was so interesting to look at.
My gosh. I mean, if I were to turn on my marketing brain, I could probably break down for you all the moments that I experience extreme growth in the channel. And I actually did kind of go into a little bit detail in the Fartcast, which is the podcast that I do on my channel where I play Fortnite and talk about streaming with Styra. Where I have been monitoring um growth at quite a intense rate, I would say. Just
Honestly,
because I'm turning on like my marketing brain and analyzing like what works and what doesn't work. And I mean, I could attribute it to that, right? On one hand, I could say that, yeah, it's because I'm observing it so closely and adjusting stream and tweaking it and improving as I go. I could say that, but I feel like most of it is luck, to be honest. Playing, I just choose games that I enjoy playing, and people seem to like me. Thank goodness.
seem to like me.
And it just worked out. Yeah, I was not on Twitch before this, so I had no concept of what is fast or what is slow growth, to be honest. Only when I started hitting milestones and friends like you started to come up to me and were like, dude, your growth is kind of crazy. Then it's only kind of hitting me now that, oh my god, maybe my growth is kind of crazy.
Yeah, let's talk.
And I haven't really digested it, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay, so one actually asked a very interesting question. In your opinion, would that sudden growth be positive or a negative?
Ooh. It is largely positive. However, it does have its pros and cons, right?
Yeah.
Probably the cons is there was definitely a point where the channel was growing way too fast, and I was not prepared for that amount of growth and that amount of chatters, and I couldn't deal with it. And I struggled quite a bit with like moderating chat during that time. And actually, Justin was one of the people I talked to quite a lot in trying to set up like channel rules and setting boundaries in chat and stuff. Cause yeah, that was probably the biggest thing I faced. So that would probably be more on the negative side, but it's largely been quite a positive experience, and I've been lucky that most people are accepting and warm and friendly and all these good things. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Any comments? Gab, Rai, any questions you wanna add?
Not
Uh,
really.
Not really. That's very interesting though. Like, wow.
Okay. Rai, can you ask question 7?
Wait, let me check. Wait. Question 7.
Yeah.
If you want to change something right now with your stream career, be it from the past or in the future, what would it be?
This is just to everyone.
That's to everyone.
Ladies first.
Let's do
Not
it.
this again. Hera,
Let's do
Hera.
something different. Yeah, let's do Hera first.
Hera
No.
says.
No, let's
Hera,
no.
Hera.
Hera.
We go in ascending order, if you know what I mean.
No. Justin first.
Wow.
Justin first. Let's do something different.
Oh,
Hey,
let's do Hera first.
why?
Because you're nearest to Grai.
No.
The one
Because
that
I need
asked
to
the
think about
question.
it. I need to think about it.
Take your time. We're wait. We have all the time in the world.
Uh,
Staring in your PNG right now, Hera. Come on.
mm, mm,
No pressure, just the awkward silence as we wait.
Yeah.
no. Archangel, you first. It's hard.
That's the point. You go
That's
first
the
then.
point.
I'm a gentleman. Ladies first. Come on now.
No pressure.
no.
What's the question again?
Uh, if you have something to change with your streaming career, be it from the past or in the future, what would it?
Um, I don't really have anything I would change much from my streaming career when I first started until now because my first ever stream was Valorant. I had 3 followers. I was playing on when I was watching the tab also it was on white screen mode. So I was playing in light mode instead of dark mode, you
Oh
know.
my
And I
god.
noticed how that's a big difference now in
Oh
my
my
eyes,
god.
you know.
Oh,
And
no.
Low key
my name
blinding
before this
yourself.
my name wasn't always ArchangeloTV, you know. It was something else
Oh.
before that.
Oh.
So those of you who knew
Oh.
OG Justin, you know, will know. So I think the one thing I would have changed if I really had to would be to stream a lot of my variety games online to show you guys the kind of weird games I play. Not weird in a bad way, but weird in a very fun slash wholesome way. And I wish that I had my stream cam, like my face cam, like set up way earlier, but there were reasons for that. I couldn't do it, so that's always fine. I was playing on a 570 back then. Um, Other than that, I wouldn't really change much because as time went on, I got to meet a lot of people. You guys included as time went on. Hera has been with me since 2017. I've known her the longest, for like 5 years
Wow.
already. Yeah, we met and we somehow stayed friends over the years, you know. So there were some people I met online that until today I still am very close to. Shout out to Luna, shout out to Izo, um, and some of them I've even met in real life. So I would say like where I am now in terms of streaming and what I want to change from back then will only be towards the facecam stream being earlier a little bit, and also stream more of my variety games online instead of just playing them offline and enjoying it alone. You know, can share the enjoyment along
Yeah.
with you guys. But other than that, I wouldn't change anything because I'm very happy with how healthy the channel has grown. Like to me, chatters are the most important thing. I don't really care about follower numbers because if people come in, they say hi, they actually tell me they enjoy the stream, they have conversations with you and all that. That is amazing. That's fun. Because that's what I want it to be, an interactive medium between me and my viewers. You know, I never really try to tell people what to do or if they want advice, I can give advice. I just tell them, you know, if you want to do this, you can do this if you want. A very political way of doing it, like, you know. But in terms of anything else, I really wouldn't change much. I'm very happy at how things have been. Started streaming in 2020 during the COVID times. You know, most people started doing that also at the same time, but then they all left. But I stayed because I genuinely did enjoy it a lot more than I actually thought I would. So yeah, I wouldn't really change much apart from those two things I mentioned. We must put Hera on the table now.
Fine.
Fine.
Well, because like Justin, I actually started streaming during the pandemic too because there's just a lot of time, and I honestly wanted to do a bunch of shit like this ever since I was young. Like I remember, like back then, um, I would like write on notepad and stuff. Like, oh, I want to do like a radio show. I was like, what, 12? I was 12. I want to do a radio show. Blah 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 blah, and I didn't know how to go about it. Um, yeah, that was very, very interesting because I was like planning out at 12 years old. I don't know, dude. Like, there's something wrong with me.
No, no,
Something
okay.
wrong with me.
I can relate
Like,
to that.
oh
I
my
can relate to
god.
that. I was
Yeah,
also
yeah, I
doing
I
was.
YouTube as a
mean,
child. I was doing YouTube as a child.
It's not even
when I
YouTube,
was
it's like
12, I
legit
wanted to be a
radio.
dancer.
Yeah, like look at all the hopes and dreams. So like I think that somehow having the time for stream and doing whatever here is like fulfilling that kid's dream of just doing weird shit, you know, like in terms of like cool content or just generally interesting talk pieces or even like radio show podcast things. So what I would change would probably be like maybe I shouldn't have just stuck to like one game because for the next couple of months I would have like I would be stuck with Overwatch. I would be stuck playing Valorant. Even though there are some moments where I don't enjoy it anymore, it's just that um yeah, it's like it's just that like oh I'm playing, so it means that I should stream. But I don't think it should be like that. I think it's mostly should be oh I want to stream, but what cool thing can I do? You know? So like it's just making something that's new and also like more engaging in each of the streams. Like there has to be I think there has to be a purpose. Like for each of my stream, what's the purpose of this one? If I do this, what's the purpose of that? Instead of just like, yeah, let's just go. And even in the just chatting portions that I do like recently, it's like, oh, I do have a purpose, which is like to talk to chat or even to like catch up with a lot of things. So it's not just like, oh, I'm just gonna play and that's it, and then just wait for things to happen. It's really just making like my own stuff, you know, and not waiting for cool shit to do their thing. Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And another thing too
Totally
that
get
I do want to change is the moderation as well. Cause like back when I was still starting out, I don't think I was firm enough because I was kind of afraid that people would just not watch anymore if I'm too strict. So I think there was a time when I was just like letting people just do whatever and which make me uncomfortable. Like example, there was this one person not here anymore, who just kept on making weird comments about how I look. And it just made me see so uncomfortable, like, oh, like look at what you're wearing. And I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? Like it's fucking hot here in the Philippines.
Mood.
Um, yeah, like I'm gonna be wearing a non-sleeve, a sleeveless shirt. Like holy shit! But he would make a big deal out of it, and it was just so annoying. Like, dude, it's hot. I can't take this anymore.
I live in
And then,
here.
yeah,
Dude,
and the
sometimes your
thing is
dog gets
like,
hot.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm just like, it's like those kinds of comments that I'm just like, I should have just like called him out on it, but I was kind of like, eh. I might be, like opening a Pandora's box or something like that. So, honestly speaking, when that was happening, I should have banned those people. You know, be like Brownie. Brownie inspires me every single day. It's like,
Be
oh,
like Brownie.
something uncomfortable? Ban! Bye, bitches. Yeah,
Uh,
There used to be a
Brownie's my
voice redeem.
hero.
There used to be a
Yeah.
voice redeem. You go, "What's up, bitches? This one's bye, bitch."
The
And you know,
Yeah,
shit.
Brownie is the person I want to be when I grow up. Thank you, Brownie, for being an inspiration. Ooh.
you are amazing, Brownie.
Oh god.
Brownie, we love you.
Speaking of moderation.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. The end. Ugh, hard
Okay,
questions.
Nat,
Yeah.
answer. Can I ask the question that one?
Oh, my turn.
Yeah, yeah. I was
Use
waiting.
that.
You think you could leave?
No,
Haha.
no, no, you are not leaving.
No.
We did not forget you.
You think you could get away?
Actually, I really echo the last thing that Hera said, which is if I could change anything about my streaming journey, especially in the past, is that I wish I got more comfortable with rules like way early on because it gave me so much grief when I was first starting out the channel and like dealing with weird people in chat, and not really sure like, you know, I back then I felt like they needed to like violate a specific rule very like blatantly in order for me to justify like them being banned, if you get what I mean. And if they didn't, if it was kind of like on the fence or like a little bit here, maybe insulting, but I can't really like pinpoint why it was insulting, I would just let it go. I wish back then I just banned everybody who who even just gave me bad vibes, because a lot of them just went on to be really troublesome viewers, and some of them I don't think I even got around to banning, because they dropped by and then they just stopped coming by. But I kind
Disappear.
of wish that I banned them back then, to be honest.
I
So
remember that
if there's
package.
anything
Yeah.
I would majorly change, it would probably just be that. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to add
Let's.
on.
Okay,
I want to
just
add
go,
on
go,
to
go.
that. Sorry, Petsim. I just want to add
That's
on
fine.
to
It's fine.
that also because
Go for it.
whatever Hera was talking about, whatever Nat was talking about, I can remember also because I was there
He's a
during
mod.
those. Yeah, I'm
He's
a
the
mod,
My
mod.
so I
mod.
was there.
The mod.
Yeah. So whenever it's like whenever someone says something stupid, right? I'll be like, all right, this guy is saying something stupid. I'm gonna delete and ban this guy now. How do I ban somebody? Oh, cat banned him. Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, but still, need to learn how to ban people. And then I think there was this one time I almost banned somebody for no reason. I was like, we did
Like how
talk about
Hera
it.
banned the stream element.
Yeah, I was.
Hey,
Yeah,
he was bullying me.
Wait,
no, he
wait,
was
wait. What
not.
was the latest one that got recently got just freed from the ban?
Wait, that was not my fault. Sporsan.
It's
Oh
for
God.
sad. Yeah, it's
That
for
was
sad.
not my fault.
Oh
It was
yeah,
someone else.
that one was
Hmm.
apparently something from Nat stream info on Nat stream for no reason, and then he got banned.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
What did she
Huh?
do?
It's for
Nat, what did you
sad.
It's
do?
probably brownie.
Probably brownie.
Yeah,
I
maybe
think there was
brownie.
a typo or something.
No, then I remember the entire conversation that came out of it because Brownie was in my stream along with Sportson because Sportson literally couldn't type anything, And I was like, what is happening? Even Cat also was wondering what's happening. You know what? It's from Nat's stream. Let's just blame Nat. And then we
Let's
were
just
like,
blame
yes.
that. Yes. I was there.
And yeah. Yeah, we were there.
Uh,
Nat, we
okay.
love you, Nat.
Yeah, we love you. That. Okay, so
And
let's ask what. Let's answer Juan's question because I think everyone has a specific answer to this. How do you
yeah.
choose moderators? I personally just ask my friends, Gab, Ryle, Rob, everyone who's in my friend group. I just make them my mod. I don't even ask them.
Positive.
Yeah.
Hera likes that.
Yeah. How do you
Uh,
guys make? How do you guys choose your mod?
oh, my mod is my sister.
God is also my
Yeah.
sister.
Yeah, cause like, yeah, just ban the living shit out of these people. Let's go. And then there's Justin, who
My
I
cat.
guess is my like little brother. Ooh.
You might
Yeah,
you
these
wanna
are my
emphasize on the
like
word little.
one is my real sibling, and one is my annoying, I don't know, sibling, I guess. I don't know.
Sibling.
Yeah.
Easy brain.
I mean,
Yeah, you're like a, I don't know, cause like, I know there are like, for example, I think of Piadzim and his friends as the children. Oh, and then
Oh
there's
my.
like the other people, and then there's like, oh God, these siblings again. Can't get rid of them. Anyway,
You're stuck with me, woman. You can't deal with me.
yeah,
That is
I
so
mean,
nice.
like for example, Kat knows a bunch of bullshit that happened way before. That was kind of a huge turning point in certain aspects of my life. So now she's there to kind of like block all the bad people. I'll just put it that way. So it's like, ah, help me! There's some weird people here. It's like, oh, abandon them now. And, oh, kind of
Okay,
like that.
bye.
Okay, thank you. Or
I
she'll be
don't want
like
to
studying,
die.
God, there's like another person, and she'll just be, I'm studying. Ah, and then well, there's Justin, so he bans them too, I guess. So, and Justin's like super, like even though I bully him a lot and I make fun of him, and I also like, try to ban him in his own stream. I really think that he's someone who's really, really trustworthy and is emotionally, um, logical, emotionally smart, unlike many other people. Unlike myself. Unlike myself. Like he's very logical when it comes to things, and he like tries to see things as objectively as possible. Unless they're downright weird, I think. So that's how I chose the mods, because I know that if I kind of like, if I fuck up or something, they'll know what to do and they'll be objective about it.
She
And
asks
I
me to
keep
be
it
her
to
mod.
2 as well. Oh yeah, and Morgana, honestly, the other two weren't available and I needed someone to ban something, and then she seemed very game to ban people, so I'm just like, well, cool.
Yeah, okay, here you
Nice.
go. Here's the hammer.
What? Yeah.
Here's the
Make
sword.
her happy.
Banner. You know? Let's go.
I like how Nat has a sister for mod, and then Hera has a sister to mod, and then I have my sister. Can you shut up?
My brother doesn't even know Twitch.
Mind
Twitch
your
stuff.
own business.
Go fuck. Go there.
I mean, for
Sure,
me,
sure.
how I would choose my mods. I mean, I was very lucky because when I first started streaming, Hera volunteered to be my mod, along with Kat.
Wow.
She
I just
volunteered
forced
Kat for
them
the
to be
role.
mine.
So yeah. Um. So I was like, okay, because Hera seemed to know how to actually handle the comments and how to delete. I was going to say how to delete people. I'm like, that's going to sound so bad. So
They're
I
not
mean,
wrong.
like,
They're
Hell
how
not
to
yeah,
wrong.
let's
They're
delete
not
people.
wrong.
So you like
Hell
cancel
yeah.
people?
Let's delete people.
Let's go
Hell
delete
yeah.
people.
people get cancelled? No, Hera
Cancel
deletes
people.
them. You know, take
Yeah.
it however you will. So
Vengeance.
after that, what happened was I kind of learned what I wanted my stream to be. I wanted to be like a safe space of people that just come in and just chill and all that. Which is why like before I even came in, so I already had my own rules that I really, really, really enforced. Like no one is allowed to bullshit in my channel. So whenever I have trolls coming in, right, I don't even hesitate. I just ban. Like I don't even think like I don't need. I want to create a safe space for people. Like I emphasize quality over quantity sometimes. So whenever people come in and start, you know, making me feel uncomfortable, or they make my viewers feel uncomfortable, priority is the viewers. So if that happens, then that person's out. You know, I don't even hesitate. You're on the ban list. Yes, I can unban you, but if I still see you talking shit and still doing things, then you're off. You're gone. Like I don't care. Like my conscience is very clear whenever I do things like that. You know, so that's why I always tell these things like, do not make my mods angry. Okay, please don't do that because they literally will just come after you. And if they are
Just
not here, you don't want me coming after you. You know that kind of thing. So
uh,
Uh,
that's
I,
how I am whenever I choose my mods. The mods I want to be with me are people who I can trust. Like Hera is one of those people I trusted, and at the same time, it's people who have my kind of principles, my kind of values to what I want when streaming happens. So if like you make me both feel uncomfortable, my mod doesn't like that, then because my mod knows what I don't like and what I like, even though she's not here most of the time. But still, the understanding
Oh.
is there. That's why I'm very grateful to Hera actually. Hera and Kat, especially whenever they do modding for me, because back when I first started, also I was very unaware of all these things. But even when you guys are not there, right, you guys taught me like how to handle it, how to manage it well, you know. So that's why I was very grateful to you guys whenever it came to things like this now, you know. So Hera to me is like Brownie to Nat when it comes to modding, I would say, if that makes sense.
oh, that is
I
very
can see it.
sweet.
The Brownie to Nat and Hera to Justin.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
one literally just said, AKA release brownie. And that, how do you?
Let's go,
He
Brownie.
was literally my sister. And my sister, and strangely also one of my sister's friends who is pretty much my friend as well. But these are people I know IRL. Um, Star is also somebody we have mutual friends actually in real life. It was really funny because Star and I met on Twitch officially, but when we started talking and became closer as friends, we realized that we have a bunch of mutual friends IRL already. So all my mods are kind of people I know in person, with the exception of Brownie. but Brownie has been there since the very beginning, so it was really kind of a no-brainer, and he's always been my biggest supporter. So, but I
Brownie
actually
really
met
is.
Brownie from Horror Stream. Yeah, she introduced me to him, and then the rest is history, I suppose. But I guess to give a more general answer, it would be if it's not IRL friends, then it would be loyal viewers. I would say people who have been there for a long time and people who, like Justin said, people I can trust. I do consider my channel a bit more strict with rules than others. Like I will publicly say that my bullshit filter is super low now. I don't have any tolerance for bullshit, and I will gladly delete and timeout and ban by myself. But I'm really lucky that like my mods also understand how low my tolerance level is, and they will actually get there way earlier than I do. And it's really nice to have mods that like understand you to that degree. Yeah.
It makes things so
So
much more easier.
yeah, it would have to be really, really trusted people for me. Yeah.
Brownie really is like the goat of all mods right now. Top G. Okay. Are you ready
Yeah.
to move on? Any follow-ups, Gabray?
Now we can move on.
We can move on.
Okay. This is something for everyone here because I think probably Nat's the closest one here. But any plans on any grinding for Twitch partner? Any of you?
Nope.
No.
Just like no.
No.
And we can move on now.
No, just do you have one?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna add on to that and just say if it happens, it happens. Just
Yeah,
focus
one-
on the focus
Yeah.
on the stream and
For
let it
me,
grow mutually, and then just see what happens. Because even if it becomes a partner, you can make money out of it, right? You already have the
Yeah.
dedicated following, so you can try to do something with it, but the concept of how you want to do it will not change because it's still you. You became a partner because you're doing what you wanted to do. That's not going to change anyway when you become a partner. You know, it's still you. If that makes
I really like what I back when I was maybe a few months ago, I think. I remember being in this partnered streamers chat, and somebody asked them a similar question about what's the benefit for grinding for Twitch partner, and they said honestly, it is just mainly for kind of to feel nice about yourself, kind of like the acknowledgement, the feeling of acknowledgement, right?
Yeah.
Because to be honest, the Twitch partner system is not great. It's
yeah,
really
absolutely.
difficult to get there, right?
Yeah, the
Hitting
requirements are
Twitch
so
partner
bullshit.
doesn't guarantee. Yeah, it doesn't even guarantee that like once you hit partner, you can turn it into a long-term career. There are plenty of people who are partnered but still have to do like full-time jobs. I think that's like a huge myth around. Oh, once you hit partner, then you'll be
You
able
can
to do
self-sustain
streaming as
yourself.
your main job.
No.
Yeah, but that's not the reality at all. So in terms of grinding, I think I feel the same way as Justin. If it happens, it happens. But yeah, it's not a priority.
Like I think another thing is like grinding. Reaching the requirements for partner doesn't mean you're automatically a partner. Like it's a different
Exactly,
frame
they
from
can
being an
still
affiliate.
reject you.
yeah.
They can easily reject you. Being affiliate is
Yeah,
like
they
super
can
simple as
reject.
well. Did you know? I don't know if he's already a partner now, but did you know Ryan Higa's still not a partner?
What? Really?
What? Why? How?
Why
I don't know.
not?
I was on his
I
chat
don't
a few
hello?
months ago. I was just on his chat a few months ago, and I was like, we were talking like, oh, he's still not a partner. He's just an affiliate. I'm like, whoa.
That is so weird.
He's
I
gaining over I think 1,000
Yeah.
viewers per stream,
uh-huh.
and he's still not a partner. I'm like, whoa. Either he hasn't
He's one
applied.
of the OGs too, like
Yeah.
from the YouTube era. Like I used
he
to
probably
watch him a
didn't
lot.
apply, or he's just like not being focused on. That's so interesting.
I there were some rumors floating around that he just didn't apply. And
Yeah.
honestly, with like how they're treating Twitch partners now, I get it.
Yeah, I can understand why. Like, the ad incentive for the Twitch partners right now, if you guys see it on Twitter, like god damn, 8 ads
What that's like?
for a different amount of hours just to get like say
Yeah.
$1,000. Like Jesus Christ, you do not want to.
Yeah, no.
your viewers, man.
Another thing I don't like about like the whole grinding for partner thing is that for me, like numbers are honestly really, really meaningless. Like even with followers, it's like cool,
Like a K
cool,
dot.
whatever, man, whatever. Like even with
AEWL.
subs, like whatever, dude. I also want to like, cause like I think with, for example, with affiliate, I think that's okay because like it's easier to focus more on people. Like I want to focus more on actually getting to know like the people who actually follow me and chat on the stream, or even like I don't know, like yeah, that's just like gain that kind of relation with them or that friendship with them. It's not gonna be like, oh, we're friends now, but it's like it's gonna be a process, and I find that much more fulfilling than getting a partnership that doesn't even have like, good benefits. It's like it's tiring, and it's gonna be like emotionally what do you call that? Um
Exhausting.
yeah, emotionally exhausting because like you don't even know if the amount of work that you're gonna be putting into gain that partnership, like the concurrent viewers, like the stream hours that you're gonna put in, all the cool content that you're gonna place in. You don't know if that's gonna be like lead to something. Plus, I don't like the idea of, oh, I'm making content just because I wanna be cool, you know? Like I do that for work. I do that for work already. Oh, I want to make content so I could get money, and also for things to be viral. And I don't like that kind of thinking for my personal shit. So it's like I want to make content because I find it cool, because I find it dumb, and I think people are gonna laugh at it, and I'm gonna laugh at it in the future too. So like I guess it's like more of like no. Plus, if you're a partner, weird people come in, and I hate people. Mm.
So,
I hate
for
people, dude.
context, for everyone who doesn't know how to get partner for the non-streamers in chat, you have to stream for 25 hours within a 30-day performance list. You have to stream on 12 different days, and you have to average 75 viewers per stream, I believe. Or just overall in the 30 days, you have to average 75 viewers. So it is super difficult,
It's
especially
the
with
viewership part.
yeah,
Yeah.
the viewers are so difficult to reach because of how overinflated Twitch is right now. Maybe back then it was probably a bit more simple compared to now. Still, it's still a grind that is still hard.
You know what you all should do or not? You already want to get the partner. Everybody find a PC room that has 75 computers, create Twitch accounts, go follow, chat. When you go live on those 75 computers for the next few hours, then after the month is over, see whether you get the partner.
Honestly.
On that note, like I if ever the partner thing does happen, I would want it to happen organically. Because if you're gonna force it and be like, everybody help them become partner, and people are just gonna be lurking in your stream just to get that 70 concurrent viewers, it's like, what's the point? Like, are they actually there for you, or are they there for, just so you can meet a goal? Like, are they there as a number, or as people, or as like viewers? So yeah, it's just weird to me, I guess.
Gosh, yes.
Like, I
I
don't want people to just come here and be like, "Oh, we're gonna stay in the chat so you can get partner." And
yeah.
what is the point of that?
This is why it goes on back to what we said earlier, to what I said earlier also. I think we all agreed on it. It's not about the quantity. It's about if people are in chat and they're talking to you and all that, that one means more to me, in my opinion, than partner. Because
Def-
you have those other people who have like 2,000, 3,000 followers on Twitch, right? But then the viewer count is only like 15, 16 people. And the people chatting is also those same 14 or 15 people only. So where are the other people, That's fine, in all honesty, that's fine. But then I have also been in streams where the follower count is not so high, but you see the amount of people chatting. Oh my God, it's
they're
like
very
20,
active.
very, very active. And I'm like, I'm actually quite blessed that I have active chatters in my stream actually, compared to the follower count, because that one means so much more, you know. And as Hera said, I wanted to reach organically. This is why
Era said,
Hera says, "Yep."
Era says.
This is
sorry, Steve, to
why
point that out.
not I walked into that. I'm like, yeah, damn it, Justin, damn it. Ah." So
Fuck.
I was just like, I never tell people like if you follow my stream, you follow my stream, but I don't want anybody promoting my stream. Like I feel like nah, you can do it if you want, but I will never ask people to do it because I just want it to be, happen to happen naturally and organically.
Okay. Any follow-ups?
Not for me.
Um, not
None.
for me.
Okay. Okay. This one kind of falls in the similar thing, but have you guys ever considered doing streaming as a full time?
No. I like money. No.
Who
I
doesn't?
think everybody
Everybody loves
loves
money. Yeah.
money.
If they say no, if they say they don't love money, they're lying.
I
It's
mean, my
just not
course.
Yeah.
feasible. Yeah, it's just not feasible, I feel,
Mhm.
to do streaming full time. Of course, it still would be a dream, I think, because it would be being able to do the thing, one of the things that I enjoy the most for long periods of time, which would be nice. By knowing myself personally, I don't think I could ever just do streaming either. I don't think I would be able to sit still and just do streaming only. I would probably want to do other projects as well. And yeah, it's just not a feasible thing to aim towards, I feel, these days. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, cause you're kind of like bound to, for example, for Twitch, you're bound to the donations and subs of different people, and it doesn't fit me personally. Like, for my personality, cause I want to be stable. I want to make sure that I have a consistent income. And just relying on other people as your source of money, it's very scary, especially since I have like other goals in life. Plus, I think that it would also ruin like my hobby as a streamer because I do this for fun. And if it earns money, cool. If it doesn't, cool. And also the fact that streaming is not my dream anyway. Like, my dream is actually graphic design. Like, I honestly am in love with my career. Well, not really the career, but the discipline itself of graphic design. And like ever since I was a kid, I've been dreaming of actually doing this for my career, you know? And yeah, I'm not gonna give it up for some like computer games or some streaming thing. Because I'm already living that, and yeah, it's also a stable source of income too. I'm not gonna be in advertising all my life though, but it's the discipline of just doing graphic design. It's my passion, it's my prison.
Prison. Okay. No follow-ups. No follow-ups.
Justin didn't answer.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Justin.
What was the question? I thought I answered something.
No, he didn't.
What was the question?
Do you
The
ever
feasibility of
consider?
streaming and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Streaming
Are
as a
you? Are you?
full-time job.
Yeah. Did you
Oh,
ever consider full time? Hello.
Hello.
I just gasped into the mic, but I blocked it. I was like, huh,
Ah.
streaming as a full-time thing. I can definitely see myself doing streaming full-time. I know I can, because I got the energy for it, don't get me wrong. But feasibility-wise, I would say I don't think I can see myself doing it full-time, simply because of um all the other things I have going on in my life right now, like all the responsibilities, and then you have other much more pressing matters to take care of, that will just get in the way of streaming, you know?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna quote what Yunwei said in my chat. It's extremely unfeasible, you know? So I don't really see it as something I want to do it. I really want to do it, but it's just not feasible enough because I'm being practical. As Hera said, you have other things that are happening. So it's very rare that you have streamers who are actually able to go full time because you really need that active. base of followers. Even some of them say also like some streamers they earn like for example they earn $1,000 a month, then another month they can earn like 3,000. It's very inconsistent, and you need
And
that consistent work,
another,
that
yeah,
consistent
yeah.
income. Sorry, go ahead, Pearson.
Another thing in full time streaming is they don't really just stick to just Twitch payout. There's
Yeah,
sponsors, there's donations, then there's like a bunch of different stuff that they do with the side. Maybe
yeah. That's why
do a lot of stuff for brand deals, stuff like that. You can't
yeah,
really stay on Twitch alone. You need to branch out.
exactly. It's like a lot of people all kind of stream on YouTube now. YouTube's like the streaming following is actually going up quite high. Like a lot of big name streamers all moved to YouTube already, like Ludwig, Saikuno, Valkyrie, who was already there, and I
Doctor
think
Lupo,
who else also moved there? Lupo, yeah, Lupo
yeah,
also
Doctor
moved.
Lupo,
Who
Doctor
else
Disrespect, I
moved?
believe.
I forgot already who
I
else
can't really
moved.
say his name. I might get banned on Twitch.
Okay, then we don't talk about it.
We don't talk about him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know him.
So the thing is that even Twitch streamers also said like most of their money comes from donations and merch. Because even
And
if people sub to
sponsors.
you on Twitch, so 30%, yes, and sponsors. Even if people sub to you on Twitch, so Twitch takes 30% of that. So you don't really get much out of it, if people sub to you once or something like that. The resub has got to be on and on and on for a long time just for you to get value out of it. So as Nat said earlier, is it really worth it? Like, if you become a Twitch partner, is it really worth it? Like, can you really stream full time? You can't because it's just very inconsistent. So for me, streaming will be more of a side thing for me. If I earn money out of it, more power to me. I'm very happy about that. But is it feasible to stream full time? I know I can do it, but I don't think it's feasible, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm here for
Yeah.
a good time, not full time. Oh, whoa.
It's a hobby, not a job.
Yeah.
That's the one I was looking for. So
So
okay,
most of you are in agreement that the money is the problem.
Income,
I
source of
think so.
income.
Income, yeah, it's a source of income thing.
But yes.
And I think for me, how it makes me feel. Because
Yeah.
if I'm always thinking about, oh my god, I have to do this and that, I have to make so much content, I have to make sure that I'm like technologically advanced. Oh no, I have to clean my C drive. Oh, god damn it. It's just gonna stress me out, and I think in the end I'm just gonna hate what I'm doing because I'm just not doing it for myself. I'm doing it for other people to support me. And no, I've been through that kind of phase in life. No longer. Yeah. So, yeah, it was basically also money and how it would make me feel as like as a creator. Not even as a content creator, but as an artist, as a creator itself.
Yeah, totally. Like when I think back to the reason why I started streaming, it was purely something that I did to keep myself sane.
We
Because
all
when
did
I
that.
started,
Yep.
yeah, I think everybody who started streaming during the pandemic can relate to that.
Yep.
Yeah, when I started streaming, I was like working until wee hours in the morning on a daily basis, and streaming was the only thing, kind of like a mandatory rest time. And even now, even though my work situation is way better now, but it's really hectic. I'm balancing like lots of projects with lots of different clients and teams as a full-time freelancer now. And streaming still acts as that anchor for me. And I think as long as it continues to feel that way, I will continue to stream. But if one day it changes, I honestly don't know. Yeah, it would have to come down to how streaming makes me feel at the end of the day, I think. It would be really difficult to move forward if money was the only motivating factor, I think.
You went and said, yes, I remember those midnight secret cat streams.
Um,
Oh my
Dude,
gosh.
I swear to God that you are the most DJ streamer here in this entire call because you stream until like 4 a.m.
That's why we
or
You
5
guys
always
don't
a.m.
have to
raid
wake up
We
Nat.
all
early in the
raid Nat.
morning.
We
We
all
all
raid
raid
Nat.
Nat. I have not even been raided by Nat. I don't think she'll
Yeah,
ever find
Nat has
me.
never raided us.
Yeah,
We
I will
raid
not
Nat.
be up at 4 a.m., girl.
My God.
Stream
No.
tomorrow. I'll end early so I can raid you.
Oh no
You're
no
gonna
no no!
No.
stream
You're
for
gonna
12
end
hours
early in the
tomorrow. What do you
morning, man.
mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll end 12 hours on the dot so I can raid one of you guys.
I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow.
Man,
Sorry.
let's be real here. That you know
You're
that's not
not
gonna
gonna
happen.
happen. That's never gonna happen.
No.
So, Justin
Damn
said a
it.
very interesting point earlier, and I really want to talk about it here with a bunch of different people with a multitude of opinions. The Twitch payouts. So, if as most of you know, Twitch recently did the 50-50 on a 3-minute ad thing. Apparently, there's a new website called kick.com it's gonna do a sub revenue for streamers on a 95-5 split, 95 going to the streamers. What do you guys think about that? Like a 95 to 5 split on a website called kick.com. If you don't know what Kick is,
What is it?
it's a streaming platform recently been promoted, I guess you could say, by Trainwrecks, one of the biggest streamers on Twitch.
Oh,
But
Trainwrecks. Yeah, yeah. He
yeah,
did
Trainwreck.
mention that he was leaving Twitch to go start up this new company with
Yes,
some
he
other
did.
streamers. Yeah.
And if you don't know what uh uh the main head of kick.com is, it's Stakes. Stakes is a gambling site. It's where you're gambling a bunch of different stuff on their site for money, stuff like that. It's basically gambling.
Ooh.
But they not offered, like they are advertising Kick to be a streamer safe haven towards cash with the 95-5 split. So what do you guys
I
think about that?
I think it's a marketing ploy. I could smell it. Ugh, sorry. I'm just a cynical human being. That's just for the start. I
I'll be
think.
honest.
Every
You
startup
Yeah.
company is always gonna
yeah,
be like that. Yeah.
you and Senpai Gaming, one of the biggest stream helpers for new streamers or even just main streamers now, have said the same thing, that Kick is a marketing ploy for you to spend money for stake. It's not really
Mhm.
just for kick.com.
I think they want you to convert first. That's why they have to like put the stakes up. Like, I would I would actually, I don't know if it's like comparable, but for example, did you know the situation with Uber here in the Philippines, right? Like they had a
Yeah, they
lot
got
of
copyrighted,
incentives.
right?
They had a lot of no, they had a lot of incentives, and if you go and work for them as a driver or like to drive your car around, you get more incentives. So a lot of people ended up like going to apply, and then Uber started like removing those incentives until they couldn't like do anything anymore, and they're just stuck with that kind of investment. So like I feel like these types of things when it comes to like, oh, it's like a look at this really, really, really pretty split. It's very not Twitch. It's gonna kill Twitch. Come over. And once people are there, like what's the guarantee that it would stay that way? Why are they giving like that percentage first and foremost? It's not what's the word for it? I don't think it's sustainable for a company
Ah,
to keep
yeah.
doing that, especially since like you're gonna have like all this infrastructure and shit for like servers and stuff to maintain like whatever traffic that you're gonna get from all the streamers going to you. So what's gonna pay for that? It's not a charity. It's a business. That's me as a cynical human being, aka an ad person. It's like sniff sniff. That's a marketing ploy.
Any thoughts stuff?
Because it's a startup, everybody's going to be wanting to give like benefits, which is very common. Money, I don't think will be the issue for them because these guys are actually big time streamers and they do actually have the cash for it, right? Um, there's still a lot of like unknown information regarding it. They give you 95% of the cash and 5% goes back into the company. But do you seriously think 5% is going to be enough to maintain whatever you guys want to maintain? Now, here's the thing. You want to give 95% back to the streamers, that's fine. Who are you trying to attract with 5% revenue only towards the company? Who can sustain that kind of business model? You think about it. The only big time streamers can do it because they have a healthy following, they have a bigger number, and they have more loyal people who will actually want to sub to them for longer periods, and that will be enough to sustain that 5%. You know, you can give all the incentives you want, you can get people to come in, but your 5% business model will come back and bite you because small streamers are not going to get value. Yeah, we stream, we give ads, we get 95% of the thing back, but it's just very little cash. And then you guys will only get 5%, which is basically like 5 cents. So how are you going to sustain yourself? Are you going to compensate by having um the bigger streamers? You rely on the bigger streamers to get you the money to compensate to make sure the site is running well. That is a big if. And another thing also is if you want to bring more streamers to come in, right, you need to have a solid foundation first. Right now the foundation is not even there yet. For you don't really have a lot of big people out there on that platform, which is fine because it just started. So you gotta, you gotta get those big streamers to come in first. So um, it's a little bit well, it's going to be hard for that channel to act to that for that site to actually survive because, as Sarah said, like you can give all the incentives you want, but if you realize that your business model is not able to sustain, then 95% is going to come down to 85. That 85 is going to come down to 80. 80 is going to become 70. 70 is going to become 50 because you need to take more money in order for you to sustain your site. In the end, you're just going to become a lesser Twitch if they don't figure things out. So I'm not saying that that's going to happen. It's more of like from a business point mindset. I mean, I do business lah. But from a business mindset, it's just can you really sustain or not with what you are currently talking about? This is one of those things where investors are asking you, like, um, why should I invest in your company? How can I invest? What is my security rate if I invest inside your site or whatever? You know, if people want to invest in YouTube, go ahead. YouTube has been around since 1996 or 1995. Sorry, 2000, early 2000. Sorry. So that's Toy Story, Justin. Wrong team. So it's you think about it. Like these are things that they will definitely be thinking about. But as they try to lure more people in, right? If they're angry with Twitch, they'll just go over there and they won't even think about things. But if I want to go there, I will think about things like this, like how are you guys going to sustain your site? Now it's not going to affect me anyway. You know, I can always use that site as a means to like network, if that makes sense. And then I come back to Twitch here, where I'm more secured and the following is here. If it really grows over there and they're able to sustain their business model for years to come, then maybe you can slowly transition or do channel or do streams on both sides. But at the moment, the business model, if you ask, I don't think it's sustainable unless they find a way. Because 95% you're giving the revenue back to the streamers only applies well to the big time streamers like Train. Those who average like 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 viewers, because they can take that 5% and the company can take the 5% and get a lot more money out of it, not
Talk,
the small time
uh,
streamers.
talk about the sustainability thing. It's remember their parent company is stake.com, a gambling site, and they actively promote gambling on stake.com. Kick.com, which was recently banned here on Twitch. One of the
Yeah.
reasons I think Train is actually very much keen on joining. I believe even Aiden Ross is like planning on joining Kick because again he's a gambling streamer, and because gambling got banned here on Twitch, they want to find another means of promoting it to fans. That's good to say. Anything to weigh here, Nat?
I mean the not even speaking from stakes.com, like that point of view, right? Because I think Hera and Justin have sufficiently covered all the risks of jumping to such a new site. But even thinking of everybody trend jumping recently to YouTube, or people jumping off Twitter to the quote unquote next big Twitter like platform, right? I mean, I only have one thing to say about that, which is, you know, there is a reason why like the big sites have managed to sustain for so long, even though there are things that we're not satisfied with on Twitter's front or on Twitch's front. There's a reason why they've been around for so long. And as a streamer of my size, of our size, right? A lot of people, especially when people were migrating to YouTube, right? And YouTube compared to like stakes is way more stable if you were to jump now. But I still wouldn't make the jump just because the audience in this region hasn't moved over to YouTube live streaming yet. And if I were to just follow the trend and jump over, I can't say with confidence that everybody who follows me here is gonna follow me there as well. So yeah, when it comes to all of this like trendy sites, that's just my viewpoint about it. Um and also just from a point of view of a marketing person, just some, a fair amount of skepticism, taking things with a grain of salt, because it really is a marketing ploy a lot of the time. And the only way to really be certain is to wait. It's really just a matter of like waiting for time to pass and seeing how the business handles themselves. And who knows, maybe like when YouTube has more of their stuff figured out and more of the like user behavior has swapped over to YouTube over Twitch, I might move to YouTube as well. But it really is like a matter of time for all these things. And yeah, that's why I don't even really look at these quote unquote like trending sites, because chances are it's like flavor of the week and people are talking about it for like 2 or 3 days and everybody forgets about it by day number 4.
Mood.
Yeah. I mean, of course, I'm not satisfied with like the sub split on Twitch, which is honestly why I don't even encourage subs that much on my channel, just because the split is 50-50. I mean, come on, Twitch.
No, sub is I feel 60-40 or 70-30.
60-40?
70-30, I don't remember. I remember it being
What?
super bad. I remember people are complaining about that now.
I thought it was 50-50. So
That's
it's so much
ad.
worse than I
Never
thought.
50-50.
It's
It was never
ads.
50-50. It's been no longer 50-50 for quite a while now, Nat.
Yeah. It's the 50-50 is the ad
Wait, I
thing.
think I saw it on like the back end or something, but I'll have to check again later. But
Yeah,
yeah, either way, it's just really like unacceptable. And honestly, the only other platform I've been looking at is Coffee at the moment. Just because people in this region are more familiar with how coffee works, and coffee takes 0%, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Um
I second that actually. Because I
Three
wanna
of us
stop
here have coffee.
encouraging people to sub to me and just give me via coffee. Because like for example,
hmm,
like because most of my like say like in my stream, because I have a year-end Christmas thing, right? Where I just like, oh, if we get enough, I buy battle pass for you guys. But like I'm concerned because what I get from from people's subs, like the things that Twitch like gets is just like a lot, and it's like, oh my goodness, I'm losing money for the battle pass. I could buy more for you guys, that kind of thing. So, like, if they do want to support or whatever, I think coffee might be better. And their membership tiers are actually a lot more flexible. Like you could add, for example, things to give to people there and how they're gonna be able to avail of it. Meanwhile in Twitch, it's so difficult to even connect to subscribers because they took away the email notifications. Like for example, if you subscribe, you used to be able to send people emails or
really?
newsletters or whatever, and you could probably add the rewards there. So for example, if you're subscribed for tier 1 subscription or tier 3, you could add it there. But I think, yeah, I don't know when they're gonna be like give it back, because I was taking a look and seeing
It's a
like
thing.
what happened to it, dude. What happened to
I
it?
didn't even know about that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been a thing.
What
Like I
was?
think yeah. Long ago, long ago. So
Okay.
yeah, I wanna encourage people more to like just maybe we should try using coffee, since I feel
Yeah.
like, well, the sad one would be no emotes, I guess. But how
Yeah. But
important are emotes really?
dude, you can just download BTTV. It already has like amazing emote.
Actually, you know what? That could be
Download
something too.
download PGTV, 7TV, FFZ, or whatever
And
third
put the
party
emotes there,
websites.
right?
Yeah, you can just shove emotes there and it's totally okay. You can even have it globally connected, so everyone, even just like let's say you're watching my stream and you do like the copium emote, you can do the same on Hera stream, which is the same emote, but it looks nicer. You can have animated emotes for free. You can have unlimited slots. You're not limited to just slots here, and a lot of
I
different
don't know
stuff.
how BTTV works, so I
It's
need
super, it's
help.
super very
Technical
intuitive for
help.
everyone who wants to just like start streaming and you can't really connect it if you're not affiliated. It's kind of sad. You can't use
Mm.
that one. But still, you can implement it on your channel. You can have it on your OBS. You can have it on your just browser as a BTTV browser extension, and you'll have emotes. That's why I have like a timed thing on my chat where if you see like Copium or KKW or the Ha emote, and you'll just see it as text, but you don't see the actual emote. Just download BTTV and you'll see the actual emote. So yeah, go download that shit. It's super
Ah,
intuitive, super fun to see. Like you can look at giant streamers, and they also actively promote to install BTTV because it's part of Twitch culture to use BTTV now. It's not just like a select people just use it. Yeah, download BTTV.
and that's that.
So let's
That's
talk about the
that.
best. Let's talk about the greatest question of all time here in today's stream.
Oh yes, this is a question that Nat can't avoid.
Yeah. So Gab,
Yay!
so Gab,
Goodbye.
so Gab Rai, here's context for discussion. We play
Okay.
Overwatch 2, right? And there's this game mode called Push, and there's this giant robot that helps us push the barrier so we could win. I think
Yes.
yeah, you guys play this, so it's fine. Why is it that me, Justin, Hera, everyone else in our friend group call him Joe, but for some reason, Nat just keeps saying Clyde. Why Clyde? When in
Because
fact it is in fact Joe.
his
Say the
name is
catchphrase.
Clyde.
It's not
Yay!
Clyde.
It is. Wait,
Oh,
I'm
no.
actually gonna search up the website now and show proof.
So
Nat is not having it.
this is Clyde. It's not Clyde.
His name is
Joe.
Clyde.
Name is
Joe.
Clyde.
His name is
It's
Clyde.
Clyde.
But it is.
No,
That is
it's
Nat's
not.
catchphrase.
It's not. Dude, you know my friend, not friend, a person I watch for raft tutorials and whatever, he doesn't even call the shark Bruce. They call him Jeremiah, and like I'm so happy they called it a different name because Bruce is so weird to say.
The reason why I
Jeremiah.
call him Bruce is because it's literally in one of the notes in
Yeah,
rap that says his name
it's
is
his
Bruce.
canon name is Bruce, but like Jeremiah just sounds much cooler.
Yeah.
But
Jeremiah! Prepare to be stabbed.
Clyde, like
Can
Clyde
you
though.
like respect the shark's canon name, but you can't respect the robot's canon name?
The thing about Joe's name, right? The reason why I call him Joe because Joe I look at that bot and I'm like that's a Joe, you know.
That's a joke.
So
There ain't no
so
Clyde.
there ain't no Clyde because you know why? Nowhere on the map does it say anywhere his name is Clyde, you know. So in Raft, there's a sign that says, "I caught a shark. Named
His
him
name is
Bruce."
Bruce. Yeah, even in
And
like
his
our
name's
story
Bruce.
channels, like his
Yeah,
name was Bruce.
that's law. You have to Google the name in order to know what the bot's name is. And how
Yeah.
many of us actually Google the bot's name?
Dude, I painstakingly wrote. Okay, this will explain it for you guys, right?
Okay.
Because when Overwatch 2 came out, I painstakingly wrote a recap article, right?
Oh,
Of
okay.
everything you need to know about Overwatch 2 before it goes up. Because
Oh yeah,
there was so much
the
new stuff.
article.
And I went through all the press releases and I read all of Blizzard's PR junk. And true enough, the bot's name is Clyde. I'm trying to find it again though, but I can't find it.
It's not
No, I
there.
feel like
It's
they
not.
just like
It doesn't exist.
they just deleted it to like mess with me, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
a fever
gone
dream
now.
now.
No.
No, they were like, you know what? Justin said it's true. No, that guy's name should be
What
Joe.
Justin said is true.
Just to say this, it's not
Imagine I
Clyde.
search back and I find the article and it's Joe.
Oh
Imagine.
no!
Oh, imagine.
Oh no! Oh no!
You know, there's this one time when I first saw the bot, right, in the beta, right, I was
Uh.
like, this bot is a very funny guy because when you say like he always has this one weird with just weird lines and it's always very wholesome. He says what
Please
Push.
resolve your differences. And I'm looking at the guy. My dude, what do you think we are doing? We're literally
He has
fighting over
voice
here to
lines that are
resolve
kind of
our
funny.
differences. Yeah, he's another voice thing he has is, what is better than pushing? Nothing.
He's so cute.
Yeah.
He's very wholesome. He's
Joe
very
is
wholesome.
very nice.
Yeah, Joe is very wholesome.
Yeah, Joe is very wholesome.
Mm.
And then when the game first came out in the beta, also right, I was with my friend Hubs, and I looked at the bot, I was like, can you push bot? Now it was quite of an intense game, so I was like, I need a name to know that this is what I mean. And I even said it out loud in a ranked game. So can we all push Joe? And they were like, push Joe? Who's Joe? And I'm like, I'm not
The
gonna say
robot.
Joe Mama. I'm not gonna say Joe Mama. I'm gonna say the bot. The bot's name is Joe, guys. So whenever I say Joe, we push Joe. We push the
We
bot.
push Joe.
And I kid you not, in 3 to 4 ranked games I played push, right? I tell them that I tell them this, like push Joe. Like they need something to remember. Put up push cart, they say push Joe, the robot, because it's not a cart anymore. But sometimes we say cart, because we're so used to payload maps.
Yeah, payload
So
spin.
and then we just say push Joe, push Joe. Then somebody in the back and somebody on the Discord channel, right, can coming out of spawn, can say push Joe, don't stop. And I'm like, I like that guy. Even though he might
You have
Push
succeeded.
Joe. We have
Oh my
Yeah.
god, no.
and then
Seiya
Hubs
Overwatch has officially called him Joe.
even Hubs also shouts, Mana Joe, Mana Joe. You know, and then in Indonesian Malay that means where's Joe? So she also says Joe. And she asked me, Justin, why do you call him Joe? Because he looks like a Joe. And he's like, okay, push Joe. See?
Yeah.
And my favorite thing about playing Overwatch with Nat, I think is something you also know, Nat. Whenever I feel so bad for Nat though. Whenever she says hi to Joe, it doesn't say anything. But whenever I say hi to him, he's like, greetings. Hello. And when Nat says hello, she literally stands in front of him while he's pushing the payload, pushing the cart, and she's like, hello. And he just keeps quiet.
You just
And
there.
I'm from the
So
back there,
sad.
I'm from the back there saying, hi Joe, greetings. In the subtitles that I can see. That's what
Uh,
I'm What did you say,
What?
Annette? I think Nat also said like, is he not responding to me because I'm calling him Clyde instead of Joe?
You do it.
you
He
know,
does.
I'm
He listens.
I'm so used to you guys giving me shit about Clyde slash Joe.
You were
That,
close
like-
to saying Joe. I swear to God, you were close to saying
She
Joe. You hesitated. You hesitated.
Acknowledge.
I was like,
That when I
We
was
almost won, guys. We
playing,
almost won.
when I was playing Overwatch with my sister and her friends, and they called him Clyde, I was like, wow, this is like a breath of fresh air. I don't need to correct anybody.
okay, I like how
Correct anybody
I,
when you're playing together, and you can just like go
I like-
along with it.
I like what Brownie said on chat. Further proof that Joe doesn't acknowledge Nat. Also, who the hell wants to be called Clyde? Also true.
You know the
Clyde.
Who the
know
fuck
that
wants to be
old-
called Clyde? I've
do you know
known a
that
few
old
Clydes all my
Winston
life.
movie?
The Winston
You know
movie?
that old King Kong movie back then with
Ah.
there was about a big monkey and then he tried to help. They found him a sanctuary in the end, like this very big ass monkey, not King Kong lah, but back then before King Kong even existed, there's a movie called
Before
Mighty
King
Joe
Kong.
Young. There's a movie called Mighty Joe Young. Okay, I'm too old for this shit. Y'all Google it now.
I
I was
honestly
about to
don't know.
say, Justin.
I legitimately don't know what this is.
Say you're old and be done with
Okay.
it, Justin.
1998. This movie came out in 1998 apparently when I was Charlize Theron,
1998.
Bill Paxton. Yeah, this
What
one
the fuck is
is
the original King Kong though?
okay. Jill Young and a 15 feet tall gorilla Joe grow up to be best friends. She sends him to the California Wildlife Refuge, but they are followed by Andre Strasser, a poacher. Yeah, so it's a really good movie actually. Mighty Joe Young. Yeah, that is the actual movie name. And I'm just thinking, look at that name, Mighty Joe, Mighty Clyde. Ew, like what?
Ugh.
Ugh. Joe
Wait,
sounds like
What
Yeah.
year did that film come out?
1998. I was 4 years old.
1998. King Kong came
Yep.
out 1933.
Wow. I didn't even exist as anything else before that. I don't even think my
Christ.
parents existed back then. Damn.
No, there are a lot of King Kong's movie that have
Yeah, the
released
original
also
one,
in
like the
early
most OG
2000.
one.
Yeah.
The
Mighty
OG one is
Joe.
1933.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
1949 one, so I saw that, but I didn't exist back then. So
I don't think none of
1998.
us existed in 1949.
I'm pretty sure I didn't exist back then. Yeah.
If math serves me right. Yeah. If I existed in 1949, I would have been 73 years old right now. You know.
That's
So,
like my
ugh.
grandmother's age.
Mighty Joe Young was the PG King Kong
I
movie.
Yeah,
Yep.
I
I
saw that. Like,
cried in a King
really?
Kong movie. You know that?
The fuck?
But it was a good movie.
So
Yeah.
why?
Why'd you cry at a King Kong movie?
Because he died.
Ah,
Yeah.
When he was in the tower, it's so sad seeing an animal. I know he's huge, but he's still an animal.
Modern day Joe is, in gaming terms, is the bot in Overwatch, and modern day Joe is also Harambe. We will never forget that man.
Harambe.
Monkey.
Yes.
God,
We will never
Pride
forget that
loves
man.
Harambe.
Justice for Harambe.
Every time I start to forget Harambe, somebody
Never
brings
just-
him up again.
No, you shall never forget Harambe.
Justice for
Yeah.
Harambe.
Her justice. I like that word.
I like that word, justice.
Also,
Justice.
vengeance.
Yeah, but that was always like one of the special moments I have in that whenever we played Overwatch together. She would desperately try to get Clyde's affection, and I'd be like out of spawn looking at Joe. Hey dude, hello. Yeah, I don't know. I can't hear him,
Greetings.
but I
I'm
see the
still
subtitles.
convinced it's because I play Mara on push maps.
No, trust me, it has nothing to
No,
do
that's
with that.
fine. That's fine. It's the way
There's
you
nothing
address
wrong
him.
playing
It's the
Moira.
way you
Trust me.
address him.
I don't know where you remember this, Snap, but there was this one conversation you were having with him, and you actually were scolding the bot. And I'm like, why are you scolding the bot?
Was I?
You were like, hello, I'm calling you Clyde, your real name. Why are you not saying hi to me? And I'm like, oh Lord. Because you were desperately trying to get him to say hello to you, and I was just like, that's not how it works. If you were to vigorously say hi to somebody in real life, I think they'll run away. But in Joe's case, he can only push, so that's pushing,
Push away.
push away. Ah man, I love this last question.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
even
There
I,
are
but
bye.
even I
mentions of
also
Joe, no
know.
mentions of Clyde.
Actually, wait. Let me Google this. Actually, Overwatch. If I can find this, and you can't find it, basically it gives me the right to call him Joe, lah. Okay. Push bot name. There we go. Meet TW1. Oh yeah,
What?
that's his name.
Meet
What?
TW1?
Meet TW1. TS1 and TW1. I like how on Reddit the name is Jeff. That's the name you should call the robot.
Yeah.
Jeff.
What, after Jeff Kaplan.
Jeff.
Let me go with it.
Wait.
I
Brownie said
swear to
something
God,
there.
I definitely saw this somewhere and I can't find it back anymore.
Brownie said there are
This is just
mentions
a
of
fever
Joe,
dream.
no mentions of Clyde on Reddit.
Thank
Oh
God.
my God.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Joe. I mean, there's no Joe also. Oh, okay,
Here
who
we go,
does
here we
that?
go. His official name is TW1, aka Shred Weather.
Shred
It's
Weather.
too long. Joe.
Oh, but no. That's a very cool name though.
Very cool name, but very long.
I'm gonna just
Yeah.
start calling him Weather.
Okay, you can keep pronouncing it. You can take your time pronouncing. I'm just going, hey Joe.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep saying Joe, and you're like, "Yeah, let's go Shred Weather." And like, too long.
There was even this one episode on Phineas and Ferb, where Doofenshmirtz actually took over the world, the tri-state area. He called
Yeah, that's
everybody
the
Joe.
movie. That's the movie.
Yeah, he called everybody Joe. And
Oh,
I'm like,
right, because he couldn't be bothered to remember everybody's
Yeah.
names.
exactly.
That's a terrible reason, though.
I didn't say it was specifically made for Clyde. I'm just giving a
Is it
reference
a
to the
good?
word
Like,
Joe.
is it a good? Like, when is it a good idea to keep forgetting names and just calling them Joe?
Nat, I don't want to be like mean, but Google is just giving me no Clyde, no Clyde, no Clyde. Must I include Clyde? And I'm like, hmm.
I think Overwatch has specifically sabotaged me. I
Nah,
don't play
it's a
this
fever
game
dream,
anymore.
man. It's a fever dream. You probably like.
But
dreamed
remember
of
what I
Clyde.
told you, Katim? Remember
What?
what I told you?
What?
Remember yesterday? Oh, not yesterday. The day before, when I was like deliriously cleaning dirt on Power Simulator, and I
Yeah, I was
said the only thing that would convince me to start calling him Joe is if you hit your donation goal for Thankmas.
I don't have a donation goal though. I said 0.
Wow, then it's never gonna happen then.
Miss Joe.
Wait, did I? I don't think I actually did. Did I actually make a donation goal?
Nat
feel like I
refusing
did.
to call him Joe is like her refusing to accept hand in pocket.
Hand in pocket
Hand
is
in
another
pocket?
thing.
Wait, what is hand in pocket again?
Hand
Someone
in
please
pocket
explain.
is worse than Joe, okay? Hand in pocket, like, okay,
Oh man.
I can come around to Joe, right? Hand in pocket though?
What is hand in pocket?
Okay, please
Explain
explain,
it again.
Justin.
Explain it again.
Okay, this should be a fun explanation. Okay. Um. So, one of my first like I would say like collabs with Nat was I wouldn't say it was Overwatch because that wasn't our first official one, right? That was just us playing together for the first time ever. We were very nice to each other. I would like to assume that
Back
we are
then,
still nice to each other, you know? And our first official collab was when I asked her, "Hey Nat, do you want to play a game called Siblings Are Dating?" And it was a very scuffed setup. We had a point system and all that, right? So what Siblings Are Dating is, you go to Instagram, you type in the search bar Siblings Are Dating. There's a dedicated page where people will post photos of themselves, guy, girl, girl, or whatever, right? And you will have to guess from that photo itself if whether they're siblings or they're dating, right? So Nat and I had our own specific reasons as to why they are dating and to why they were siblings. And then we scroll to the right to find out if they were dating or siblings. Whoever got it right will win a point, you know? We didn't have a losers get something kind of punishment. No, nothing, right? So we had the point system all set up and all that. The second one itself, right? Nat was like, they are brothers, they are not dating. And they were comfortably holding hands with each other, like so like obvious, you know, right? They are brothers, Justin. And I look at them at that photo, right, and I'm like, nah, they're dating. I'm like, no, they're not. They look so similar. They're definitely brothers. And I'm like, no, Nat, they're dating. And I clicked to the right, and they were actually dating. And Nat's reaction was just like, wow. She's like, huh? What? I'm paraphrasing this now, okay? Like, how are they dating?
wow, this is terrible paraphrasing.
I'm just paraphrasing. I cannot, like, you know, it's like, you know, just paraphrasing the whole thing, okay? And then we came on to the best part. We had two women together, side by side, bodies touching bodies also, and all that kind of stuff, right? Internet, do not take this out of context. So, and one of them was putting their hands around another one person and all that. But this one specific woman was putting her hand in her pocket. I'm already laughing as I'm talking about this. Okay. I was looking at the photo, you know, and Nat was very adamant that they were siblings, you know. Wait, do you say they were you said they were siblings, right?
So we both had the same opinion, which was that they were siblings.
Yeah.
But my reasoning was so much better than yours. Your
Yeah.
reasoning was hand in pocket.
Yeah. So yeah. It's a hand in pocket. This is like okay. Hang on. So we both agreed that they were siblings, right? Nat, what was your justification, Nat?
I think it was something along the lines of their bodies were like kind of far apart from each other. Like they weren't facing each other, and they were just like standing next to each other, but there was no like indication of them being like closer than that. And so it's like the awkward sibling gap kind of thing. That was my reasoning. And then your reasoning was that if they were in a relationship, her hand would be out of her pocket because she has nothing to hide.
See? Even you made reference to hand in pocket.
No, like that was your reasoning. And I
Yeah.
was like, what?
Oh yeah, actually that was my reasoning. Because you see, Nat was like, didn't give any vibe, blah 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 blah, and then this and that. She gave very legit reasons, you know. And then you have me, the guy
Hand
who
in pocket.
overanalyzes everything, you know, who
Hand
look
in
at them.
pocket.
I'm looking at you. I see your hair. I see your eyes. I see how you're looking into the camera. Nah, yeah, I look at how you all are facing each other. I look at how you all stand next to each other. You're standing straight side by side or V shape where you're holding each other's bodies like that. I'm looking at it, you know. And then I saw the hand in pocket, and I'm like, do you really stand like this when you're with your girlfriend slash boyfriend, hand in pocket when you're taking photos with each other? Like, I'm like, is that? And then the way they were standing, they're standing like side by side like that, you know. They're not even trying to hug each other, right? Like, not even like leaning towards each other a little bit. So I was like, that was signal number one. But the one that really sold it for me was the hand in the pocket. because you do not stand like that with your.
I
broken
want to
hand,
try
okay?
this game. Can we try
we should try
one?
that. We should try
Can
that
you try
sometime.
one like right now?
You genuinely do not stand like that, you know. And I remember I didn't even explain the first part as to why I thought. I said the hand in pocket, and that was like, what reasoning is this? It doesn't make any sense. Like, how does this make any sense? And I'm like, Nat, I'm gonna click next, and you're gonna see that they're actually siblings. And then you were like, they were actually siblings, right? And Nat was like, yeah, you see, I'm siblings. I'm like, yeah, and I told Nat, yeah, you see, hand in pocket. You don't stand like that whenever you're dating somebody. You don't. How about your hand in your pocket? They got nothing to hide. You know what I mean? And she, until today, she still doesn't agree with me regarding regarding that statement. But that statement actually won me the point. I mean, we got the same point either way, but Nat's reasoning is very logical and understanding. And then you have me, which is like the one guy, yeah, it's like, Justin, it doesn't make sense. And I tell them, you're right, it doesn't. That's why it's not. That's why they are just like regular people. They're not dating. They're just siblings, you know. And the reasoning actually does make sense because as the game went on, I gave more weird statements, and it was actually true.
Oh, here, Brownie is like
Here,
saying,
here, here. I
can
I
confirm.
have it up. I'm screen sharing right now. Can we
Like,
try like the first 3 images or
Then,
first
uh,
6?
then
Yeah, yeah.
Nat and I can't play.
Oh, you
I
already
think
did
you're
this
done.
one?
Did
We
they
did,
update
I
it?
think, how many? We did 30, I think.
Did they
Isn't
update it?
this like is this an updated one?
They usually update it.
Yeah, I think it's an updated one.
Okay, let me wait. Let me do something real quick. I'm gonna add another scene just to show.
So remember, chat, to know if somebody's dating somebody, the way they pose for photos, hand in pocket, mm-mm, mm-mm.
Or they're just
Maybe
not into you.
they're just not into you. That's why their hands in the
Yeah.
pocket. They're more
Uh-huh.
into their pocket than they are into you. You know?
Yeah, I learned that.
It's kind of sad, man.
I learned that very, very recently.
They are more into
Can
their pocket than
confirm.
they are into
Can
you.
confirm. Either they're siblings or they're just not into you. I agree with Justin for once. Holy shit. What?
God
You
damn.
decide if
Wow.
you decide if whether they're siblings or dating or both. You know?
Or
No,
both.
It ain't
no,
Alabama.
not the
Oh
both.
no. Not the Alabama.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I forgot to add the audio shit for that specific scene.
Okay, I'm sharing screen. You guys can see it.
Okay, okay.
Wait, let me just fix this up.
Oh, the audio shit. Okay.
Yeah, the audio shit. There we go. I think that works now. Yeah, did you see? Does it have audio? My bad, guys. Okay.
You can see, yeah? Yeah.
Yep, we can see it.
What? Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. I
What
need.
did you do?
Okay,
I can't stop the comments. So good luck, guys. Because
Just
the
don't look
comments
at the
might spoil the
comments.
answers. Okay, don't look at the
Just don't
comments.
look at the comments.
Yeah, just look at the photo.
Have self
Look at
control.
yes,
Okay.
please.
Wait, what do I do? What do I
Just
do?
look at.
Okay,
Just
so you look
The very
observe
at these
first
them.
one,
photos.
right?
Yeah, the very first one. You let them know if they are siblings or they're dating.
I can't look at them. It's telling me to log in.
It's look at them right now on Justin's
Look at
stream.
look at my stream. Look at the Discord stream.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Oh lord.
I think they're siblings.
Why?
I don't see her hand somewhere on him. Like
Hand in
if
pocket. Hand
yeah,
out of pocket,
yeah,
no?
the hand in pocket. Like I
No,
don't
but this is
even
hand out of pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's also like the proximity of the hands. Like why isn't she like hugging him?
I mean, do you need to hug your significant other?
Yeah, in a very very nice picture. Like oh, you're
I say
gonna be like
siblings.
oh so cute.
My
Yeah, I think
answer
they're
is dating.
siblings. I think they're siblings.
So Rice dating. I'm siblings. Gab.
Fuck me. Hang on. I gotta mess up something.
What?
I gotta mess up something. Hang on. I'm trying to add something so the stream can also see. Hang
And
on a sec.
like I don't see his like arm around her too. It's like, oh, this is my girlfriend. It's more like, yeah, we're siblings, dudes. You know, kind of like that.
Stream can now see.
I'd say dating.
Uh,
Siblings.
two datings, two siblings.
Today, okay, Nat, you're the tiebreaker.
This one,
One has chin.
I don't
One
think
doesn't have
we've
chin.
done this one, right? But I
No, we
think the
haven't.
ones after that we have.
Yeah, we have.
This one, siblings.
That's three to
Just
three to
the
two.
vibes. Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, they're like squashed quite close, but it could be just like a group photo
Yeah, it seems like a group photo.
scenario.
There's like arms around them.
Yeah.
He looks like he's surrounded by women.
Yeah, that too. Because
Could
the
be a
arms are
could be a
very
gigolo.
It looks like
Uh,
she is done with this bullshit. It's like, God fucking damn, I hate my brother. Ugh,
like stuff like that.
ugh,
Hmm.
disgusting.
Okay, so who's saying siblings dating? Who's saying siblings dating?
I say
I think they're
siblings.
dating.
Siblings for
dating.
Three
me.
siblings, two datings.
Do I want to get involved on this or not? I am going to say. I'm going to say dating.
Like
I
it's
have
three
my
to three.
reasons. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
What the
Oh my
fuck?
god,
Yo.
I am a genius.
Whoa, why? What was your
Oh my god, I hate you, Justin.
Why?
Justin?
Because no,
What is this
hand,
magical power?
hand is out of pocket. That's one thing. No,
hand
you
is
look
out of
at
pocket. Okay. Hand is out of
see-
pocket. You okay? So it's not just the hand out of pocket. It's also the hand. It's like
Can I give my reason? Or
yeah. Go.
Okay, go ahead. Because my
the
reasoning
first one I see is the chin. They don't have. The girl is pointy and the guy is more rounded.
Oh,
Then the
yeah. I see it now.
not chin. Then the
Oh, different, like-
cheekbones.
Yeah, butt chin and like
Yeah,
a
but-
normal chin.
The girl has a higher cheekbone.
Oh.
Then the
Damn
nose
analyst.
more no.
More
The guy has
pointed.
more rounded, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then the eye color, I think it's not enough.
Similar.
No, actually, never mind.
you
And the
want to
type
know
of
You
why I
want
say?
you want to know my reason?
Yeah, let's
Okay,
hear
go
it.
ahead.
Well,
Yeah.
They seem to me they're like probably a week or two that they started dating because they really seem like an awkward couple. That's
It's
where I
what you
based
fucking-
on because this as you can see in their post they like seem very very like awkward or they're still a little bit shy to one another, stuff like that. Just
Yeah.
by judging by the post of the girl. And the guy seems very relaxed.
the
and
girl
all.
looks awkward. That's why I thought she was like, is this a sibling?
Yeah, like a sibling. Like, oh, yeah, my mom forced me to do this photo, like stuff like that.
Yeah, it's for the Facebook.
Yeah, it's
I
like
don't
Facebook
think
photo.
Nat wants to hear my reason.
Hand out of pocket.
No. So the reason why I said they were dating is one, I agree with what one of you guys said. They look like they are freshly dating. You know, it looks like a very new relationship, but look at how she's leaning into him, right? it's very obvious, like she's very like touchy with him, right? So like the leaning, you see how her hands are crossed together,
Yeah,
and you see
yeah. I
how
did
she's like
notice that.
going next to him and all that and all that. Yeah, so her hands are like folded next to each other, next to his legs like that. So and you see how she's like just leaning onto him like that. You guys can't see my face cam, but I'm also doing the leaning thing, you know. So um
I
and
was
he's
doing
just
hand
very
actions
casual.
earlier.
Yeah, he's also very casual. His hands is behind her also and all that. I assume he has a right hand instead of being armless, lah, you know. So his hand is behind her. So that is my reasoning for it. Hence, boom.
They're dating.
God
They're
damn it.
dating. You don't need
Damn it.
hand in pocket, a hand out of pocket.
You don't need hands.
You don't
Don't
need
need hands.
hands.
You don't need your hand.
You
You
don't
don't
need your
need your
hands.
legs.
You don't
You
need your
don't need your
legs.
hands.
You don't
Except for
need
Hera
your
when you're
legs.
driving. Well, wait, Nat, why did you say they were dating? Why did you say they were siblings?
I just it because of the peripheral, like the other arms and hands in the picture, I just thought it was like a tight squeeze family like photo or like a group of friends or something. You know?
Absolutely, yeah. I thought the same.
And I
don't know
feel
why.
like if they were dating, I don't know, like his hand would be more in a more obvious place, but maybe it got cut off. You're right. His hand is behind, could be like around her, but we can't see it.
Yep. Justin, you did it. Okay. Okay, here we go. Don't look at the comments. Just look at this one. What do you guys
Do
think?
the last one so I can do like
Are their hands in their pockets? No, they're not. They're dating.
Nat and I can't answer this.
so
I
you
think
guys
they're
know about it.
dating. They're
What?
dating.
Just
Siblings. I think siblings.
They're dating. They're dating. Their hand is not in pocket.
I
And
say
there's like a
that
siblings.
touchy
I'm
touchy.
so sorry. This is becoming another Joe Insta story.
I said this is I said they're siblings.
Siblings. Hera dating.
Wait. What's in their drink?
You think that's coffee?
I
Is
assume
that coffee?
Yeah.
It's just coffee or Coke?
It's something dark.
Oh. It looks like soda. Never mind, they're siblings. If it's
They're
soda,
glasses.
if it's soda, it's not something to toast about. Why would I take a photo of a soda with my significant other?
Well,
Yeah, it's not that special. Like
Mm.
I would say
Maybe there are
sibling.
some families that are really close. So I think
Yeah, actually siblings.
yeah, I think there's
Yeah.
siblings as well.
It looks
all
like they also
siblings.
have like the same
Mouth.
the same mouth and the same like glasses. Like, hey sis, let's go shopping at Owndays. Oh whoa, they're like 50% off. Ooh.
Yeah,
You know?
there are some siblings that you consider
Yeah.
best friend, and maybe they're besties.
Uh-huh.
I remember I was talking to Nat about this also. Nat, do you remember me saying this? Look at how they're looking at the camera. You know what I mean? You remember that,
I
right?
remember. I remember this
Why?
one. I remember
Like-
this one.
Yeah, because I was like, look at how they're looking into the camera. They look into the
God
camera like
damn.
siblings. They look into the camera like they're dating or something like that. You know, I don't know why. I feel like I'm like Tyra Banks whenever I play this game. It's like I analyze every single aspect of your body, and then I ask you,
Justin is for
you
real
want-
a genius though when it comes to this game. I don't know what it is. It's like some latent superhero like power that he has.
I just think to myself, you know, I'm like Tyra Banks. I just like to analyze every single aspect of you, like even until your teeth. And then I ask you, do you want to be on top? But in my case of this game is, are you siblings or dating? You know. So what do you guys say again?
I say siblings.
It's either
Siblings.
they're siblings.
Sibling. Hera's dating. Okay.
No, siblings.
Siblings. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't think their drink is important.
No way in hell they're dating.
what?
No
They're dating?
way in hell they're dating.
Gasp.
What the hell?
That's some sweet home Alabama shit right there.
Gasp.
I think I got this one wrong as well.
Alabama.
I'm just gonna say this to
Dude,
Hera.
why would they? You know, because the soda though. The soda.
So you were blinded by the soda, Hera.
Yeah.
Not every couple must drink alcohol, or in Nat's
The
case,
damn
alcohol.
mouth, man.
Okay.
The damn mouth. They have the same mouth shape.
They do have the same mouth and the same glasses.
Teeth. And the same teeth.
I want to say this also. You know, in Asian culture, right, especially among the Chinese people in Malaysia, I've noticed these things also. My friend introduced me to his girlfriend one time, right, and I looked at her and I looked at him. You know, you dating your sister or what?
Is there like is this like the saying like is this like saying like as time goes on
You
you
don't
start to
realize it,
look
you
like
know.
your couple? Is like that type
Yeah,
of
yeah.
thing?
No, no, no. The thing is, right, when I first saw her, right, I didn't say it to him, lah. Of course, I'm like, I asked my other friend, do you think that she looks a little bit like him? And then my friend was like, Justin, oh my god, they look 99% alike.
Yeah,
Literally,
I
a lot of
actually
my
have
friends.
some friends that are like that also.
Yeah, and then like, do you realize that you look a bit like your partner? And he's like, no, we look very different. And you're the one wearing specs, you know. And I'm like, huh? You know, like a lot of my friends are like it. It's like this one thing where you date somebody who looks a lot like you. I don't know. It's like that sense of comfort, I would say. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm single, so I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Let's end
What
I'm
that.
threw
single,
me
but I
off
know
was
if you're dating.
Yeah, like
what
honestly,
threw
what
me
threw
off
me
was
off?
that wedding ring.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god! No, the other one hasn't have wedding
The other
ring.
one
Show the
doesn't have,
hair.
so she's
And is that a
cheating.
wedding ring or is that like just a
It's
vanity
on the
No,
ring?
ring
no.
finger.
It's
Engagement
in
ring,
the
probably.
yeah.
No,
Ah,
could be also
is.
this is a right hand, this is a left hand. Right-handed maybe?
Oh.
Ah, you see?
Oh.
See?
Hmm.
Where do you
Justin,
put the
Okay.
wedding ring? Right or
on the
left?
finger. I put on my right. I will put on my right because I'm a left-hander.
Like you
Oh,
should say that that's why there's a
I'm.
saying two peas in a pod, honestly though.
Yeah, next one, ready?
No, no,
Yep.
let's end that now.
This is the
We have to end
okay.
stream. It's
Yeah, okay.
very late and I believe we have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, especially Gab and Rai. So again, thank you guys so much for joining this podcast. This has been probably one of the best ones we've done. They're super fun. It's something very different to what we normally do. Is just like talk for the entire time, like just us four.
This is actually
So
really fun. Thank you for having us,
yeah,
Betim.
of course,
Eat
anytime,
it.
anytime.
Thank you
I
for
was
the
just there as
invite.
a person.
Thank you, guys.
So any
Thank
closing
you. Thank
remarks? Anything you
you.
want to ask us before we leave?
If you're asking, I'm single. Yeah, I'm single.
Mood.
Whoa.
Man.
Whoa.
Wait, I have
What
something
Kidding.
to
is that
say to
energy?
our Malaysian
Viewers.
friends.
Ah,
Uh,
oh no.
is it wrong that the only thing, one of the few things I know about Malaysia is the meme? Do you speak English? You know that?
That's a meme?
That's a
Huh?
Is
meme.
that me?
Wait lang, let me share that. Let me share that. I know that
That's
was
a
from
meme?
Malaysia.
Oh,
That's a meme.
meanwhile, me. Kerlua. Kerlua.
Wait. Let me search that.
Close enough, Hera.
I was,
The
What
I
you
was
said.
literally in
Oh shit. Fuck happened? What the fuck happened? My Discord bugged. We're back. We're back. Sorry about that, guys. My Discord kind of bugged out. I cannot open my Discord. What the fuck is happening? Help! 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 My Discord's bugging out. Okay, there we go. There we go. Finally. Loading. Loading. Hello? Hello?
That's
Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
Oh, this one I know. I thought
I,
yeah.
that's it.
That's the only thing
sorry, I
I
got
know.
disconnected.
Please don't listen to this old man. Please
Can you
don't.
speak English? Fuck you.
Oh no!
Oh
Oh
no.
no!
Kadino
What
sent this
is
to me
this?
also, you know.
What is this a famous meme in Malaysia or?
Yeah, it was kind of like a hot topic for a while.
Oh
Oh, it
I
became a
do
hot
not.
topic.
I feel like I don't want to hear what that says.
Yang
no!
kurang
Oh
aja
no!
talaya duo you bodoh bangang lah orang ini. Only Nat
Oh
understood whatever I just
no!
said.
Brownie said, that guy.
Show it to the stream so that
No, I
they
might get
know.
banned.
Actually, you won't. The reason why I say this is because I've done way worse stuff and I'm still here. So
Yeah, I tried to ban
Show
him.
it. Show it.
I tried to also. Why am I always like shook? Oh, wait a minute.
Stupid face.
oh,
I
that's
can.
wait. Who did you? Oh, Gab.
Oh,
Hello.
Hello?
yeah, that's me.
No,
Yep,
Okay.
hello.
no, I love to because I'm like eternally shook in the Piadsum stream and I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm
Then
trying
we-
to refresh everything. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh.
Yeah, oh
okay.
well, it's just me as a
Oh.
person.
Oh.
Oh well.
Do you see why siblings are dating is super fun?
Yeah, you get.
You can just like argue with you can just
Oh.
argue with people. You know? Not
Yeah.
argue, you can just debate with people. You know, you can just debate.
What the
and
fuck is
give
happening?
your amazing understanding and logical understanding to why they are dating or sibling. And if you make a contest out of it, it becomes even more fun.
Justin won, by the way.
I could tell. We could tell.
Oh, it's the hand in the pocket.
Is the
God.
hand in the pocket strat.
Okay. Are we done? Okay. Or again, let's
Now you know.
go end the stream because honestly, I'm kinda tired. Thank you guys so much for joining us today stream of the Gaming Guys podcast. Uh, so let's talk. The total donations we have raised today is $13, which have benefited 4 meals to the people who are in need. So yeah, congrats. We have raised more than we raised last year.
Well done, guys. Well done. I'm
Thank
proud
you
of you,
so
Piatsim,
much.
and I'm
It's
proud of all of
really
us.
Sweet.
four
Yeah.
meals, man.
How much
All deals.
was the donation again?
$13. So in every $3,
Oh,
we have donated 1 meal to a family in need.
all right, I can finally feed my family. Thanks, guys.
Oh no! Oh
No,
no!
no.
Oh
It's a wrong family, bro.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
No, this does not go to our pockets. Notify it goes directly to the people who
You
in
say it goes to
WCK.
it. You say it goes into our pockets.
No, it goes directly to WCK,
Okay,
World
okay.
Central Kitchen.
I was saying into pockets for another reason, but sure, yeah.
So yeah. Thank you so much for joining the podcast. So I do not know who to raid. I think who is streaming right now that you guys can like recommend to raid. I don't know anyone.
Justin. No.
No, just are you
What
gonna
do you
keep streaming?
want? Like, what do you
I don't
want?
Yeah,
Like, do you
care.
want
I'm
like
streaming for a while
Valorant?
longer.
Do you want Valorant or do you want
I
what?
don't care. Anyway, yeah, honestly.
Do you like raided Shirosa?
I don't think we are mutuals to the point that I've met.
It is Valorant rank though.
It's fine.
What I want.
Yeah, Valorant.
That scared me.
Yeah, my god, that game. Oh my god.
Oh,
Kill my insomnia.
again, another milestone that we reached today. I have reached 100 followers. So
Yeah.
with my follow
Nice.
with my promise to Hera, soon,
Oh whoa!
I
Oh
don't
whoa!
know when, soon I will be doing a facecam karaoke stream.
Let's fucking go!
Soon.
Let's
Oh,
go.
I forgot about that one. Thanks for reminding. You could have gotten away with it.
I keep my
Nice.
Clip
promises,
that,
man.
clip that, clip that, clip that,
No, I
clip
keep my
that.
promises. What the fuck do you guys mean?
Oh yeah, the
Aw,
stream is
oh, he
gone.
passed the test. He passed the test. Good.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that tone?
Huh? What do you
He
mean?
passed
He
the
passed the
test.
test.
Good.
Yeah, because some people are
Good.
just not that great. Piadsim has surpassed them.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to do a karaoke stream now with that kind of tone? That's
What do you mean?
That's
What do you
fine.
mean?
Honestly, I've been like ever since Hera said, I was like, oh, I should really plan that out soon.
You
But
do
yeah,
it because you want to.
yeah,
Don't
I
do it
was
because
actually
Sarah
very
said so.
much excited to do a karaoke stream soon, but not just like facecam, just like use this casual PNG. Now I have a reason to do facecam streaming again.
Woo!
Yeah,
Yeah,
I reached.
let's go.
In Nat's words, welcome to Flash Tubing. Flash Tubing.
I started doing facecam before the both of me. Let's go. Okay, let's go raid Shirosa. Shirosa?
Yeah, Shiros.
Yes.
She
Shirosa.
plays Valorant. She's really
Yeah.
cool. Also Filipino.
Yeah, yeah.
Mabuhay.
Mabuhay.
Okay.
Mabuhay.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Where, raid message, raid message.
No. I still don't have one. I still can't make one. I keep forgetting to make one. Oh yeah, okay. Go Ubu raid, I guess.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
Piad raid.
Let's go.
It looks so basic. It's so sad.
Oh shit, I raided. Oh shit, I raided.
Oh, well, that was quick.
Bye. I wasn't even expecting to raid that. Okay. Alright, I will end
Sorry
it.
for the
so
kill,